He's going to cross the 40 to the 35-30. He's going to get the first down and more. Intercepted by Cole Kozikar, the D lineman. Oh, he took it back. Oh, my goodness. He throws out to the right side to number 12, who catches it. Touchdown.
Welcome to the Coca-Cola pregame show. Now, here are the voices of KVB's WKVI Sports, Mitch Columbi and Chris McGowan.
You are listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI. Tonight, the Knox Redskins host Culver Academies underneath the Friday night lights. This is Indiana High School football. With us tonight, down on the sidelines, getting all the inside information from the field, it's Chris McGowan. Hey, I'm Mitch Columbi. The tradition continues. This is KVB's WKVI Sports. Week 3 of the Indiana High School football season from Knox, Indiana 46534. We are back for more, set to continue the new era of Kankakee Valley Broadcasting Sports on 99.3 FM and around the world, streaming live on WKVI.com. As we get ready for our third football broadcast of the season, we have talked with both head coaches of the Knox Redskins, Russ Radke, and the Culver military football team's Andy Dorrell during practices this week. Last year, the Eagles scored within the final few minutes to beat the Redskins 47-46, a one-point win for them last year over the Redskins. Needless to say, we are very, very excited for this one tonight. So should you. When we look at the home team in tonight's football contest, we see the Knox Redskins head coach Russ Radke is in his 49th season as a high school football head coach. He is the second all-time winningest high school football coach in the entire state of Indiana. This is his 6th season with the Knox Redskins. They started their season beating their rival of North Judson, Sampeer, 38-6 in week 1. Quite a win for them that night. We were here for that one. Week 2, they beat Pioneer 38-20 as they come into week 3 against Culver Academies 2-0, undefeated on the year. Looking at stats for the Redskins, they are led by senior quarterback Miles McLaughlin. He has rushed for 618 total yards coming into tonight on 45 attempts. He is averaging 13.7 yards per carry and has 7 rushing touchdowns on the season. He is now the 4th all-time leading rusher in the state of Indiana. He reached that mark last week in Pioneer. Right behind him in the rushing department is Kane Weber. He has rushed the ball 9 times for 91 yards. He comes into this evening averaging 10.1 yards per carry and has 1 rushing touchdown coming into week 3. Their offense, it's averaging 38 points per game right now, and this was a good one. Their defense is only allowing 13 points per game. With us tonight, breaking things down and analyzing play from the field, we are honored to have sports analyst Chris McGowan. He's back for more. Thoughts on Knox coming into tonight, Chris?
Well, they're going to do what they do. Roll, tribe, roll. Miles McLaughlin and Kane Weber, they found that second back. He's averaging 10 yards a carry, but again, this Knox offense, nothing fancy about it. Just line up, smash mouth football, and CMA is going to have to be ready for that all night.
Looking good down there smack dab on the 50-yard line, Chris. We go ahead and turn the page. We look at the away team tonight. Culver Academies head coach Andy Dorrell. He's in his 28th season leading these Eagles. They started their season falling to 5A school South Bend Adams 35-7, then last week to Mishawaka Marion 21-14. The interesting story about Culver military football is they don't have summer camp preparations, and August 6th is when they held their first practice. It is a yearly ordeal for the Eagles as many of their athletes come from out of state, and that at times can be reason for learning curves early on in the season. Coach Dorrell told us this week in practice at this time he wants to see consistency. They come into this matchup at 0-2 on the year, hungry for their first win against a heavy Knox Redskin team. Looking at stats for the Eagles, they are led by Max Pasquale. He has rushed the ball 19 times for 90 yards coming into this evening. Right behind him is Ainsley Ritchie rushing for 86 yards on 7 carries and 1 rushing touchdown. Ritchie also leads the team in receiving category with 82 yards on 4 catches and 1 receiving touchdown. Their quarterback, Owen Dorrell, he has thrown the ball 29 times, completing 12 of them for 165 yards. He has 1 passing touchdown and 2 interceptions coming into tonight. The Eagles' offense is averaging 10.5 points per game, and their defense is allowing 28. Your thoughts on these Eagles, Chris?
Well, anytime you have the quarterback as the coach's kid, you know he's like going to be an extra coach out on the field. And, yeah, CMA is definitely a team you want to play earlier in the season. Even when I was back at North Judson, we would play them. You know, we always played them later in the year, and by then they had things figured out and were a very tough opponent. So, Culver Military, again, not being able to practice over the summer, that makes a huge difference. And, yeah, you definitely want to catch them earlier in the year than later in the year.
We go ahead and check in with our other sideline sports analyst on location for the Winamac Warriors and the Pioneer Panthers. It is Justin Ruff. Justin, what do you have for us? Are you there, Justin? Can you hear me?
Hey, thanks a lot, Mitch. Here I am in Winamac, Indiana, to watch a beautiful, historic rival with the Pioneer Panthers visiting the Winamac Warriors. And shame on me, Mitch. I did not get to Coach Burgess in time. He's a fast little guy, and I didn't get to him in time. But I did communicate with other coaches, and what the Warriors are really focusing on is, of course, they know Pioneer's going to come and do their stuff. They're a well-coached team. They're big boys. I like to push other boys around. That's just what Pioneer likes. That's what they like to do. But talking to the coaches, they really got to focus on themselves and the start of this game. How are they going to start this game against one of the rivals? Are they going to bring energy, or are they going to lay down? That's going to be the big question here in the first quarter, in the first couple minutes of this rivalry game. It's going to be a heck of a good one, Mitch. I'll keep you updated. Back to you.
All right, that is Justin Ruff. We appreciate you, Jay, on location for the Winamac Warriors and the Pioneer Panthers. We'll see how that game shakes out. We'll catch up with Chris later on here in the Coca-Cola pregame show and see how he thinks that game will shake out. But, man, we are expecting an amazing evening of IHSAA Week 3 football action as we appreciate you joining us on the Coca-Cola pregame show. Taste the feeling. We'll be back after a word from our sponsors. The Pulaski Memorial Hospital Injury Report is next. You are listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
Real magic is everywhere. It's in your mom's cooking, in 4-hour dinners with friends, in that first bite of something new, and in the fizz of a Coca-Cola. Now with so many options for less than $5, the Coca-Cola Value Collection will help you make the most out of every magic moment for so much less. Taste the magic for less with Coca-Cola.
Frayne Mortuary in Winamac is family-owned and operated with 3 locations serving Pulaski County and the surrounding communities. Frayne Mortuary has provided our community with caring and compassionate service for loved ones. Our licensed staff is available to assist you with pre-need funeral planning and at-need funeral planning. We provide traditional burial and cremation services. We offer a full line of headstones and monuments at Frayne Mortuary in Winamac. It's our family serving your family.
Who's in? Who's out? It's the Pulaski Memorial Hospital Injury Report with Mitch Columbi. Mitch?
Thanks, JT. The Pulaski Memorial Hospital has been serving lives of the residents of Pulaski County and the surrounding area since 1963. We appreciate them supporting local high school sports and helping continue this tradition on KVB's WKVI. No injuries to report tonight, as that is our Pulaski Memorial Hospital Injury Report. Stay tuned as we will hear from Andy Dorrell of the Eagles and Russ Radke of the Redskins after the break. That is in the Ancilla College Coaches Corner. You are listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
This presentation of our area's local high school sports is sponsored by Pulaski Memorial Hospital in Winamac. Pulaski Memorial Hospital is dedicated to providing excellent health care to improve the health and quality of life for the people and the community they serve. They will meet the community's needs and exceed their expectations by creating the best possible health care experience. For more information of the services they provide, call 946-2100.
The Stark County Co-op has been a member-owned farm services co-op in Stark County since 1928. That's over 90 years, and they're still providing the same quality agronomy services to the farming community of Stark and surrounding counties. The Stark County Co-op is an LP and fuel provider. The Stark County Co-op purchases grain at both locations, Hamlet and Brems. You can reach them by phone at 1-800-782-3392, the Stark County Co-op.
Let's talk with the coaches on the Ancilla College Coaches Corner with Mitch Columbi.
I'm here with head coach Andy Dorrell. Coach, we talked this week in practice. What are the final preparations going up against Knox?
Just confidence. I mean, we had a great week of practice. We talked to our kids right before, we got on the bus about love and grit, and that's what's going to carry a team through a game like this is just the commitment to one another and playing with confidence, just turning it loose. We have everything to gain, nothing to lose. Just play a great football game.
Yeah, you also talked about consistency. You guys didn't get your first practice in until August 6th, so partly you're still out there learning together. What's some consistency you want to see tonight?
Yeah, I want to see just our defensive line getting off the ball, playing low, taking on blockers, our linebackers filling with some aggressiveness, taking away the cutback lanes. So, playing real sound defense. Secondly, on offense, getting 3 yards, 4 yards, moving the sticks, creating some drives, stringing a couple first downs together, giving our kids a chance to punch it in the end zone.
Message to Eagle Nation.
Excited to be here tonight. What a great opportunity to face one of the top running backs in the state, legendary coach and Russ Radke, and just looking forward to an epic matchup.
Coach, I appreciate it.
It's a great day to be an Eagle.
There's a trend happening around the educational world. More and more high school graduates are attending smaller community colleges to start their educational journey. At Marian University's Ancilla College, we welcome students from all walks of life. The opportunities at Marian University are endless, from living on campus to being a collegiate student-athlete. From day one, your professors will help you create a plan for a success at Marian and beyond. Find out more about Marian University's Ancilla College through our website at marian.edu/Ancilla today.
I'm here with head coach of the Knox Redskins, Russ Radke. Coach, we talked last night. What are the final preparations as you get ready to take on the Eagles?
Well, the weather's going to be perfect. Conditions are fine. I feel the fans will really get into this ball game. Our fans will be a large number more than them, and I hope they really enjoy what we can do.
Yeah, something you've done well the last 2 weeks, now coming into week 3, is start off strong. What's the messages you hope to start off strong again here in week 3?
Well, these are 3 opponents now that get our season going. Next week we start conference. So our run tonight is have some more fun, find out where we got to make some corrections when it happens, and hopefully we can do it on a run.
I was watching you yesterday, focusing on the defense defensively. Is there anything that you're really keying in on tonight?
Well, the first week they were wide open offense, shotgun. Last week they were under the center heads, run and shoot. So what we're going to see tonight, that's why we have to really have our defense focus. Can we adjust to what they're in?
Message to the fans here at home.
Well, we're going to see a good one tonight, and I think with the weather and the conditions at homecoming, it's going to be memorable.
Appreciate it, Coach.
All right, thanks a lot.
Culver's Portside Marina handles all water and recreational needs. When it comes to pontoons, Godfrey leads the industry in performance and quality, and Portside Marina has them in stock. From Sanpan, Aqua Patio, Sweetwater, and Monaco pontoons, if you're looking for a family boat, Culver's Portside Marina can help. Discover the evolution of the wake boat through luxury models offered from Centurion and Supreme Surf Boats. Yamaha Wave Runners and Kawasaki jet skis are on the showroom floor waiting. Located at 514 West Mill Street in Culver. Stop in or call them at 574-842-5000. Culver's Portside Marina.
All right, as we get set for week 3, Indiana High School football action, what are your surf internet keys to the game as a Knox Redskin, Chris? We're surfing.
Keys to the game, control the line of scrimmage. CMA has some pretty good size on the offensive and defensive line, so again, they have to win in the trenches. I think also defensively, Knox is going to have to be able to put pressure on the quarterback, especially if they're going to run the run and shoot. So up front, those front 4 have got to be able to put pressure on the quarterback and allow the other 7 to drop in coverage.
Keys for the Eagles.
time of possession.
Yeah.
You have to limit the big plays for the Knox Redskins, but the best way to do that is to keep the ball yourself. So time of possession offensively for the Eagles is going to be key tonight.
We're surfing as that is our Surf Internet keys to the game as the Coca-Cola pregame show continues. Our LAP Waste starting lineups are next. You're listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
BP gasoline with Invigorate helps clean your engine and can give you more miles per tank. Continuous use may result in the following pleasant side effects: excessive smiling, feeling more relaxed, taking more drives just because, volunteering for carpool twice in a row, and bragging to your friends about how you use our best fuel ever. To find out if BP gasoline with Invigorate is right for you, stop by your local station to discover our best fuel ever. Versus minimum detergent gas. Average restored 3 to 5 miles per tank, based on fleet testing and based on what you drive and how you drive.
High school sports brought to you by Zingo Express.
It's hard to believe, but time sure does fly by. Collins Insurance Agency in downtown Knox are celebrating over 30 years of taking care of all of your insurance needs in our communities.
If I could turn back time.
And we're not going anywhere. Stop in and see Jim and the crew at Collins Insurance Agency in downtown Knox. Insurance you can count on from a business you've trusted since 1989. Proud presidential partners of Western Reserve.
It's time for the LAP Waste starting lineups.
For the Redskins of Knox, Indiana on offense starting at quarterback, we will see Miles McLaughlin. The running backs are Camden Garner, Ashton Walker, and Kane Weber. The tight ends are Hunter Anderson and Easton Minix. In the trenches on the O-line for the Redskins, Tucker Burns and Braxton Reese are the offensive tackles. Keyston Dixon and Cage Craig are the offensive guards, and Peyton McNeil is in the middle at the center position. On defense for the Skins, starting defensive backs are Miles McLaughlin, Ashton Walker, Isaac Singleton, and Maddox Kinder. Starting linebackers are Kane Weber, Keegan Everidge, and Brian Korcha. On the D-line for the Redskins, we will see Hunter Anderson and Easton Minix as the defensive ends. Tucker Burns and Keyston Dixon are the defensive tackles. On offense for the Eagles of Culver Academies tonight, starting at quarterback, we will see Owen Dorrell. Starting wingbacks are Ainsley Ritchie and Alex Park. Starting tailback is Max Pasquale. The wide receivers will be Jack Cheney and Will Dupuis. Now for the big men up front, Aiden Wenninger and Harrison Stanley are the offensive guards. Neil Marquell and Charlie Lawson start at the tackle positions, and Logan Hinton is in the middle at the center position. The defense for the Eagles shows starting safeties will be Ainsley Ritchie and Owen Dorrell. Starting cornerbacks will be Max Pasquale and Will Dupuis. Starting linebackers are Andrew Kang and Kenny Gibson. On the defensive line, getting after it is Charlie Lawson as the nose tackle. Clark Pugh and Neil Marquell will be the defensive tackles. Logan Hinton is the defensive end with James Lafferty at the edge. That is our LAP Waste starting lineups. We will be back to get set for kickoff. Hey, you are listening to KVB's WKVI.
Are you interested in being part of a rapidly growing local company with competitive pay, opportunity for advancement, and a steady routine? LAP Waste is hiring immediately for a mechanic and both CDL A and B drivers. They offer great health benefits, PTO, holidays, and the ability to be home with your family every evening. Call them today at 574-542-4019 or email your resume to lapwaste@yahoo.com.
Did you catch that touchdown last night? It was insane.
Nope. Missed it. My screen froze and then game over.
You got to get Surf Internet. I've got fast fiber speeds with no throttling ever.
Sounds like a winning play. Sign me up.
Score big with Surf Fiber Fast Internet today. Just $30 a month with AutoPay, including free installation and free Wi-Fi. Visit surfinternet.com. Restrictions apply. Not all speeds available in all areas. Go to surfinternet.com for full offer details.
Real magic is everywhere. It's in your mom's cooking. In 4-hour dinners with friends. In that first bite of something new. And in the fizz of a Coca-Cola. Now with so many options for less than $5, the Coca-Cola Value Collection will help you make the most out of every magic moment for so much less. Taste the magic for less with Coca-Cola.
The tradition continues with Mitch Columbi on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
From Knox, Indiana, welcome to Week 3 of the 2025 Indiana High School football season between the Knox Redskins and Culver Academies. I'm Mitch Columbi. The tradition continues here on KVB's WKVI Sports. You can stay up to speed on local high school sports in this area by following us on social media. We are on Instagram at WKVI Sports, on X at KVB Sports, and on Facebook at Sports to the Max for all Kankakee Valley Broadcasting sports content. You can listen to us on your phone. Just go to one of our social media sites I mentioned and tap the link on our page. There are no excuses. Well, we are proud to let you know the public address announcer tonight at Community Field is Jim Collins. The scoreboard operator is Dusty Minix. The play clock operator is Ron Kukula. Tonight's official statistician is Tim Knowlton. Our officials for this evening are Adam Yunkin, Charlotte Schmidt, Jason Schubert, Kevin Dermody, and Sean Horton. On location in Winamac is Justin Ruff providing us up-to-date reports as we will find out how the Warriors do against the Pioneer Panthers. Down on the sidelines here in Knox, getting all the inside information from the field is our very own sports analyst, Chris McGowan. Max 98.3 is on the air as well tonight in Culver as the Cavaliers are hosting the Triton Trojans. Feel free to flip back and forth between 98.3 and 99.3 to stay up to speed in your local area. And like I said, I'm Mitch Columbi, proud to be doing the play-by-play as we are set for Indiana High School football from Knox, Indiana. We look around WKVI area teams and start with the North Judson Santerre Blue Jays tonight, Chris, hosting South Central. We remember that game last year. It was a blowout. The Jays really took it to the satellites. Does anything change tonight?
I don't think so. I think North Judson will come out and take care of business tonight. South Central, might be able to put some points up on the board, but again, I look for North Judson to win that one rather easily.
We've already caught up with Justin Ruff. He is on location for Winamac hosting Pioneer. Your thoughts in that game there in Winamac, Chris?
I look for Pioneer to take care of business. I think Winamac is getting better, but Pioneer has a lot returning from last year's team, and I just think I like Pioneer in that one.
The voice of Max 98.3 FM Sports, Rusty Nixon, and sports analyst Joe McKee are on location for the Culver Cavaliers, taking on the Triton Trojans. Your thoughts in that game, Chris?
I like for Triton to get win number 2 on the season. They took care of Bremen last year. Now Bremen is a little bit down, pretty young, but again, Triton made a big bounce back from week 1 after losing to LaVille. I look for Triton to take care of business against the Culver Cavaliers tonight.
The West Central Trojans are on the road. They're 2-0 to start the season. We saw them last week take care of business against the Cavs. Now they're on the road against Tri-County. It's a conference matchup, Chris. Are the Trojans winners tonight?
Yeah, I look for West Central to roll on that one. That one might be a running clock early in the second half.
Well, that is our area teams in action. We now point to our game, the Knox Redskins hosting the Culver Military Football Team. I was told by head coach Andy Dorrell, when it's an all-men sport like this, it's all boys out onto the field, they are considered a military football squad. So that's what he wanted me to call them. It's the Culver Military Eagles tonight out onto the field. It's all boys. What do you say happens here in Knox?
Well, like I said, Culver Military might be one of the better 0-2 teams in the state. They've had an extra week of practice, obviously, after not having anything in the summer. So if they can limit the big plays and control the time of possession, they have a chance here to pull off the upset. They were able to put 47 points on the board last year against Knox. I win that one 47-46 in a shootout. We may see something like that here again tonight.
We talk about Miles McLaughlin for a second real quick, Chris. What he's been able to do here in the last 4 years is amazing. He is now the number 4 all-time leading rusher in the state of Indiana. He has an opportunity to even surpass the next and become third tonight if he goes the way he hopes. Man, what do you have to say about him?
It's just impressive. I think what's more amazing is the fact that I don't want to jinx the kid, but man, I tell you, what he's put his body through the last 3 years, coming into this season, carrying the ball 30, 40. Heck, he's even carried the ball 50 times in a game once. It's amazing that his body has held up, and that's just a testament to his work ethic in the weight room, and it has allowed him to do what he's done. I mean, over 10,000 yards rushing, 4th in the state all time. That's just impressive.
We'll go ahead and pause for our national anthem as the Knox Redskin Brigade, under the direction of Craig Phipps, will be coming up shortly. They're playing the school fight song right now, Chris. But, man, you talk about Miles McLaughlin. He can turn up the heat. Man, quite a thermometer, Chris. He can really get it going.
I was going to say, yeah, the thermometer on my phone says 66.
Yeah, right here, right now, we check at Knox, 66, 65 degrees. It's going to chill down as this game goes on, maybe into the 50s later this evening. So it is fall weather. It's upon us. We're in September now. But I was looking at the list here, Chris, and in third right now, we talked about Miles McLaughlin. He surpassed Jack Kaiser of 7,364 yards on the ground. Otis Shannon, we talked about it with head coach Brett Lambert last week from Indianapolis Cathedral, had 7,560 yards. Miles beat that. Now he is chasing Markel Jones with 7,930 yards. So it may happen here in the next, at least if not tonight, the next couple of games.
Oh, yeah, it's definitely going to happen because barring any injury, knock on wood, he's the focus of the offense, and he's tough to bring down. That's just that's the problem. And I was talking to one of the assistant coaches for the Culver Military Academy Eagles, and he said, hey, if we can tackle him, I like our chances. And I said, well, good luck. I said, because not very many people have had the opportunity to tackle him.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what happens. After that Markel Jones, 7,930 mark, he's looking for. It's Sammy Meyerless of Elwood, 8,110. And then the big boy from New Pal, Charlie Spiegel. Chris, 10,867 yards on the ground for Charlie. I'm from Rush County, Indiana, which New Pal's around the corner. So I'll claim that one, Chris.
Well, yeah, but being from New Pal, and he played all 4 years, and it seems like they're in the state championship every year, so he had a lot of games.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Get that 10,000 yards.
Well, anything's possible as we see the Culver Military Eagles enter the field. We're awaiting the Knox Redskins and standing by for our national anthem under the direction of Mr. Craig Phipps of the Knox Redskin Brigade. They do such an amazing job here at Knox. They host so well. You see in the south end zone, Chris, you see their new teepee they set up? That's a legit teepee.
Yes, it is. I like that.
Yeah, very cool. And then, of course, they've got their tunnel they've blown up full of air, ready to go as the Redskins enter the field. The Eagles are already here ready to go as we'll go ahead and pause for our national anthem. Every morning, join Rich Wallen on the WKVI Morning Show, Monday through Friday, 5 a.m. to 10 a.m. Central. You can catch local news as well for our area with KVB news reporters Rusty Nixon and Becca Shepard. You can catch their stories on WKVI.com and Max983.net to stay up to speed in your local area. Tonight's kickoff is always brought to you in part by Web Printing and JT Shirt Shack in Winamac. Web Printing and JT Shirt Shack is proud to be the sponsor of the Tyler Roth WKVI Athlete of the Week Award given out each week on the Saturday Sports Line, the longest-running high school sports show in Indiana, thanks to our very own Harold Welter. We go live every Saturday throughout the school year at 9 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Central on your local hometown radio station, K99.3 WKVI. Tomorrow morning will be a jam-packed show with Chris and myself. We'll start with head coach of the North Judson Sanpere Blue Jays, Brett Lambert. Follow that up with Russ Radke, head coach of the Knox Redskins. Then we will talk to Mark Hall of the West Central Trojans, button up the first hour with Josh Burgess of the Winamac Warriors. We'll have our Athlete of the Week interview with Brooklyn Jones, the volleyball player from South Central, to start hour 2. Then we will move on into the Culver Cavaliers head coach Austin Faust. Finally have a word with head coach Buzz Schoaf of the South Central Satellites before Where Are They Now segment with Harold Welter. It's going to be a good one tomorrow, Chris. Bob Nice is on the Where Are They Now segment with Harold tomorrow. And then at the very end of the show, we will announce our new Tyler Roth WKVI Athlete of the Week. And then, hey, for our other listeners for Culver Academies, you can catch Andy Dorrell's interview on the Saturday Morning Coaches Show every Saturday throughout the school year on KVB's Max 98.3 FM. If you're not in the area, of course, go to sportsthemax.net. You can listen live on your phone, on your tablet, on your computer. Andy Dorrell is one of the very first, if not the first, interview with Rusty Nixon every Saturday morning as we all break down what happened on Friday night. Friday night's only half the story, folks. KVB's WKVI and Max 98.3 FM continue the story every Saturday morning. Man, that is so exciting. We love to talk to our coaches. We get quite a lot of good cuts, especially from Russ Radke, don't we, Chris?
You never know what's going to happen with Russ.
He's been in a good mood the last few weeks because they've been winning.
Well, yeah, you're winning all the time. Easy being in a good mood.
Well, both teams' captains are heading to center field. Meeting at that big, beautiful K. John Tao does such an amazing job here with the field at Knox Community School Corporation. The facilities director, such a nice guy, too.
Oh, John, yeah, he was here. He was here when I was the head coach at Knox. Yeah, he does a heck of a job.
So we're standing by to see who will elect to receive. If you know anything about the Knox Redskins, they want the ball first and they want to ram it down your throat as soon as possible.
Yeah, Knox won the toss and they elected to receive. No shock.
No shocker there. We've seen it for years now. So the Redskins will receive first, and the Eagles will kick away. Be the first time we've seen the Eagles for, 2-3 years, Chris? We saw them in North Judson. That was a pretty amazing game. The Blue Jays got the better of the Eagles that night.
Yeah, it was a tight game. Again, CMA, I'm kind of curious to see what offense they're going to run. You heard Coach Radke talking about the first week they were shotgun spread. The second week they were more run and shoot. So kind of curious to see which offense breaks out. I think they're probably going to come out in the run and shoot and try to control the time of possession running the football. But if they get behind early, look for them to open it up and go the shotgun spread stuff and start throwing the ball.
Set to kick for the Culver Military Eagles is Rafa Munoz.
Yeah, Rafael Munoz, senior, 5'11".
And deep to return for the Redskins is Isaac Singleton and Ashton Walker.
Yeah, Miles is one of the up men right here in front of me. I'm on the CMA sideline. Hey, well, we got time. I can get a quick interview with the Chain Gang over here. New head girls basketball coach Rob Kruger. How's it going, buddy?
Good. How you doing?
Not too bad.
It'll be fun to talk with him in the winter. It's slowly coming upon us quickly, actually. So here we go. Munez set to kick this one as we will be ready to go. And we are underway here in week 3. It is a squib that bounces at the 40 on the near sideline, and the Eagles will come up with it.
Well, you heard Coach Durrell talking to pregame. Got nothing to lose and everything to gain. Right there, wow. Nice little pooch kick, and Knox wasn't able to catch it cleanly, and CMA's on the spot.
High arcing kick to the near sideline. It gets to the 40. The Eagles will already be in Redskin territory as they start this game off the way exactly they wanted to here. So it catches the Redskins off guard. So while they won the toss and elected to receive, the Eagles have the ball first, and they'll get it to start the second half. It's Doral under center for the Eagles, sets his man in motion, takes the snap, spins around, hands off up the middle, maybe a yard or two, wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. It was a handoff to Max Pasquale, Chris.
CMA starting off in the run and shoot there, and not much in the middle against that stout Redskin defense.
So he didn't gain a yard at all. It'll be 2nd and 10. First 30 seconds blown by here. Scoreless in the opening quarter between the Knox Redskins and the Culver military football team. This will be under center again from Doral. Does a hard count, doesn't work. Now he sets his man in motion. Oh, fumble on the play. The Redskins pounce on it, and they will have it. Botch snap, Chris.
Yeah, again, right now they're arguing. Culver Military thought they had simultaneous possession, but the official is emphatically pointing Knox Redskin football.
So a quick turnaround. The Redskins had a rough start. Now on offense, the Eagles have a rough start, and the Redskins get it back, and now this is where they want to be. Still spotted at the 40-yard line in Redskin territory. They'll break the huddle and trot up to the line of scrimmage. McLaughlin will be the lone man in the backfield. A lot of men up front here on this one. They're going to try to punch him in the mouth right off the gate like they have the last 2 weeks. McLaughlin from the gun. Takes the snap, up the left side. Crosses over to the 45, still on his feet to the 50, the 45 to the 40, to the 35 to the 30, to the 25 to the 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown Redskins! First play of the game, Miles McLaughlin. I told you, Chris, you gotta watch out. They want to take advantage early.
And again, had a couple guys in the hole. They were able to, got their hands on him, but weren't able to actually wrap him up. I'll tell you what, you're not going to be able to arm tackle number 2, that's for sure.
So one play from the 40 on the other side of the field, and Miles McLaughlin takes it to the house. They're going for 2. Out of the gun, takes the snap, rolls up the right side, and he will waltz in easily like a Sunday afternoon stroll. 8-0. The Redskins lead early, and that's what they like to do, Chris. And that's what you said to start. Keys to the game for the Eagles, 1 possession at a time.
Yeah, again, I got to limit the big plays. So let's see what happens here on this kickoff and what Culver Military does offensively to answer it. Again, you don't have to answer it right away, but try to get some confidence offensively and get a couple first downs and build that consistency that Coach Durrell's been looking for from this Eagle football team.
Well, unlike week 1, I was ready for that one, Chris, this time. It happens so fast as Miles McLaughlin takes it to the house. Loyalty, pride, dedication, all attributes of a Knox Redskin football player. And like the Redskins, Keener Construction takes pride in their homes and community. Call Chad Keen today for your custom home build at 574-806-1387. Set to kick for the Knox Redskins is Ashton Walker. Deep to return for the Eagles. Who do you see, Chris?
I see 25. That's Michael Felker, and then Max Pasquale.
Kick away. Caught at the 20. Fakes the double handoff. He's going to keep it himself up the right side. Cross the 30, the 35 to the 40, the 45 to the 50, 45 to the 40, 35 to the 30, 25 to the 20. They're going to take it all the way to the house. 10, 5, touchdown Eagles! They respond on the next play.
Yeah, fake the reverse back there, and that was a pretty impressive return there by the Eagles, and that was Ainsley Ritchie on the kickoff return.
Yeah, he fakes the pitch to one of the other return men, keeps it himself, and that just hesitated the Redskins enough. And out to kick the extra point is number 6 for the Eagles. That is Jack Cheney, the senior from Plymouth.
He's actually the holder.
Oh, he's the holder, and doing the kicking duties is number
11.
Number 11, that is Rafael Munez. Snap, hold, kick, up, away, and it is good. 8-7. And if this is any indication to what this game will be, it may be a repeat from last year, Chris.
I think so. I tell you what, you got to give Jack Cheney a lot of credit there. That ball rolled back to him. He did a great job of concentrating and getting the ball on the tee for Rafael Munez to get that ball through the upright. So 8-7. We're not even a full 2 minutes into this game, and fireworks galore.
And the Eagles respond off of one offensive play from the Redskins that scored. Little tit for tat here going on early on, as L&D Farms is a proud sponsor of local high school sports. They are no stranger to hard work and dedication. They recognize the structure and discipline that goes into playing sports and being part of a team. L&D Farms wishes all local teams good luck this season.
Kicking off for the Eagles from their own 40.
Kind of curious to see whether or not they have another onside kick in store.
Yeah, they caught the Redskins off guard with their first kickoff to start the game.
I just received a text message from Nathan Throw the Ball Welter. He said, "This is my kind of football."
He loves it.
I like the 7-3 games.
Knockdown, drag-out battles. Munez set to kick and deep to return. Isaac Singleton and Ashton Walker for the Knox Redskins. Still awaiting. And now they will kick to the Redskins. Again, they will try a pooch that'll drop at the 40, and this time the Redskins will bounce on it right at the 41, and that's where they will start this next drive.
Yeah, Knox made an adjustment there. Miles was on the left side as an up back there. He was on the right side with the left-footed kicker. So Miles was able to cover that kickoff.
So for their second offensive play of the game, McLaughlin will break the huddle and trot up to the line of scrimmage. He'll take it from shotgun here. He'll take the snap, fakes the handoff to Camden Garner, keeps it himself to the near side of the field, to the 45, to the 50. Still on his feet, to the 45, to the 40. Oh my! Trucked over a couple Eagles, to the 15, to the 10, 5, touchdown Redskins! Miles McLaughlin can't be stopped!
Ladies and gentlemen, you know what that 60-yard run.
What looked like he may have been tackled out of bounds on the near sideline. He kept his footing and trucked over an Eagle, Chris.
Yeah, he wasn't looking to go out of bounds there. He turned left and went back into the field of play and just decided to run somebody over.
Their second offensive play of the game scores. And now they will line up to go for 2. What is going on? This is crazy. The booth is going nuts up here, Chris. They want a timeout. The Redskins will burn the first of 3. Oh, man. Well, let's pause real quick and catch up with Justin Ruff, who's on location for the Winamac Warriors. Sorry, Justin. Now we'll check in with you. What's going on in Winamac between the Warriors and the Pioneer Panthers?
Hey, thanks, Mitch. Just a little first quarter update for you here in Winamac. The first quarter just ended. It was a fast one. The score is Pioneer 21, Winamac 0. Pioneer is on the 2-yard line, looking to punch in another one to make it a 28-0 lead. This Pioneers is going right at Winamac at all levels, in all offense and defense. They just bringing it right off the bat. I said in the pregame, I said Winamac's got to start off with a pretty good start, and right now they are not doing that. Looking to be down another touchdown. They have not had a first down yet here in this first quarter. Moving on to the second quarter, and I'll get updates for you here, Mitch. Back to you.
All right, that is Justin Ruff on location for the Winamac Warriors. Not looking good for the Warriors, Chris, but back in our game, the Redskins will go for 2 here. It'll be Miles McLaughlin from shotgun. 14-7 is the score. If the Eagles can stop this, they're in business. Takes a snap, up the gut. Still fighting his way forward, and he will get the 2-point conversion. 16-7. The Redskins are showing their strength right now.
Yeah, it's going to be curious to see what happens here on this kickoff. Again,
it's 10:30.
We're a minute 24 into the game. There's already been 3 touchdowns.
Well, you've tuned into the right game here on KVB's WKVI, and we appreciate it as Marv's Property Management specializes in limestone driveway materials as well as installation. They offer excavation, pond construction, ditch cleaning, tree line removal, lot clearing, basements, and foundations. They also deliver black dirt, landscape gravel, fill sand, pool sand, limestone, and decorative gravel. Call Marv at 574-806-4621 for all your property needs. Follow them on Facebook under Marv's Property Management. Hey, let them know you heard it here first, and you'll receive 10% off. Senior discounts as well. That's Marv's Property Management, serving the WKVI listening area. Hope you're enjoying your evening, Marv. 16-7 is the score right now. 10:35 to go in the first. And like Chris said, we have seen a lot of action here in under 2 minutes. This is incredible.
At this rate, we may be here till midnight.
I was thinking the same thing. So set to kick, Ashton Walker. And he will kick this one away. Deep booming kick back to the 18. Crosses the 20 to the 25 to the 30. Still on his feet, tackled at the 32. And that's where the Eagles will return it. Did you see who was on the return there?
Yeah, that's Max Pasquale.
Max Pasquale.
From the home 30.
All right, let's see what Culver Military comes out here offensively.
31-yard line.
So from their own 31, Owen Dorrell will take it under center. And he does. Steps back, throws immediately, and just shy of his intended target, Jack Chaney, to the far sideline. He takes the snap under center, Chris, and he immediately throws it.
Yeah, just looking to complete a little hitch right there, but the little miscommunication there. I think the receiver went a little bit deeper than what Dorrell was actually expecting.
So 2nd and 10. 10:30 to go in the first. Under center, Owen Dorrell. Sets his man in motion, takes the snap, toss out to the man in motion to the near side of the field, crosses the 30, flag on the play to the 32, juke move to the 33, tackle to the 35. We'll see what the laundry on the field means here.
Carry pickup of about 5, flag on the play.
I think he called for a hold.
So that will negate the offensive run there for the Eagles and push them back. It'll be 2nd and 20. Keeps it 2nd down. They will spot it at the 21-yard line. We've talked about the Knox Redskin defense, very senior-heavy team, especially on defense. A lot of guys playing two ways. We see Miles McLaughlin out there, Isaac Singleton, Ashton Walker, Kane Weber. A lot of guys playing two ways out there on the field. They'll move it to the far hash on the 21, and that's where the Eagles will have it for 2nd and 20. Still haven't gone 2 minutes in this ball game. Dorrell under center, takes the snap, fakes the toss out, rolls out of the pocket to the far side of the field, looking for someone. He is going to be, he breaks the tackle and he gets back to the line of scrimmage. Smart play by Owen Dorrell, Chris.
Yeah, did a good job breaking that tackle and turning a positive out of a big negative there.
That'll be 3rd down to the line of scrimmage, 3rd and 20.
So it'll be 3rd and 20 now.
21-yard line of the Eagles.
Knox defense settling in.
So the Redskins had great coverage on that play.
He's going to take it under center again. Takes the snap, steps back, fires immediately, and it's incomplete. He intended to get it to Ainsley Ritchie, and he couldn't get it, the senior, and that'll bring up 4th and 20. They'll have to punt here, Chris.
Yeah, and even if Ainsley catches that, if Ritchie catches that clean, Knox was right there, had it well covered. Maddox Kinder was right in the spot to make the play.
I don't know if they're punting it here. Ooh, they'll draw the Redskins offside. It was an interesting formation, Chris. Explain.
Actually, they lined up in just a shotgun formation. I don't know if they were going to just have the quarterback kick it.
Ball be placed at the 26.
Yeah, he had 2 backs on each side of him.
15.
But he's not going to be able to punt being that close to the line. He's in a normal shotgun position.
They may be going for this here on 4th and 15. Sets his man in motion. Hard count, didn't work. Takes the snap. They are going to punt it away. High arcing punt. It won't go very far, and it'll go out of bounds right around the 50-yard line. Interesting situation there.
Yeah, actually just like a rugby kick from the quarterback there. So, again, brought the guy in motion just to see how Knox was going to respond to it. And I think he had the option if he wanted to throw it to somebody that was open, but nobody was open. So he ran with it and kicked it and didn't kick it very far.
So they'll actually spot it in Eagle territory at the 43-yard line. This is where the Redskins will start this next drive. This will be the Redskins' 3rd offensive play of the game, Chris. They've scored.
Let's see if they go 3 for 3.
Jeez. From shotgun, McLaughlin takes the snap, keeps it himself. Up the middle, now back to the far side of the field, across the 40, the 35 to the 30. Now to the near side of the field, tackled at the 25. The Eagles will finally bring him down. He got a big run out of that, though, Chris. He still is causing problems for the Eagles' defense.
Miles McLaughlin with the
He's been causing problems for everybody's defense.
I mean, my gosh. He comes to the near side. Now he'll go back up the middle. Nope, I'm going to go to the far side now. Now I'm going to come back to the middle. Can you catch me? Can you keep up? I don't think you can.
Well, I guess if you're looking for a positive from the Eagle defense, Knox didn't score on that offensive possession.
Yeah, was it? They get
an offensive play, I should say.
From the 25, 1st and 10, toss out. It's Isaac Singleton to the 25. Wrapped up at the 19 and taken out of bounds. So he will gain at least 5, maybe 6 on the carry. We'll see where they spot it. That is Isaac Singleton's first carry of the evening. The Redskins hoping to punch one in here with 8:40 to go here in the opening quarter. Mitch
Knox hasn't needed anybody to carry the ball other than Miles so far.
If you can't stop it, it'll be Miles McLaughlin all alone in the backfield. Takes the snap, keeps it himself, up the middle, breaks the tackle, still pushing his way forward to the 27, and that's where he's brought down to the near sideline. So the Eagles are starting to show some strength here defensively, plugging those holes.
Yeah, starting to string things out and letting the linebackers and secondary come down and fill pretty well. I got to say, I tell you what, I'm impressed by Charlie Lawson, number 68 for the Eagles.
He's huge.
6'5".
Redskin fans, let's help these boys. We need this.
He looks like a football player.
Yeah, he's big. 3rd and 2 for the Redskins, their first third down of the evening. All alone. A lot of men up front. It's McLaughlin out of the gun, takes the snap, uses the blocks, crosses the 15, up to the 10, still on his feet, to the 6, to the 5, to the 4.
Yeah, down to about the 3.
First and goal for the Redskins, and Miles McLaughlin is showing us why he has made it all the way to the number 4 all-time rushing list. He is eyeing number 3.
First and goal on the 4-yard.
He's already had a big night in the first 5.5 minutes.
Actually, they marked him down just inside the 5.
Takes the snap, hands off. Camden Garner gets through the hole, still on his feet to the 1, push back to the 5. We'll see where they spot it, but he found the hole and he stayed patient.
Yeah, it's going to be marked just inside the 1 or at the 1-yard line.
Garner with the carry off the left-hand side, close to a touchdown.
Second and goal, right on the 1-yard line, and the Redskins are knocking on the door.
For the Redskins.
See what they draw up here. Takes the snap, flag flies. Play is dead.
Offsides on the defense.
That first notice appears
It's
to be
cooled
offside
down
on
to
the
63 degrees, feels like 58. Like we said, it's going to be in the mid-50s here shortly, going on into this game tonight as the sun sets.
Repeat, second down, inside the 1.
All right, from the 1, second and goal. McLaughlin out of the gun, takes the snap, up the middle, and he will jump stop right into the end zone for another Knox Redskin touchdown. 22-7, 6:34 to go in the first.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Inside the 1, give the ball to McLaughlin.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a big hand to that offensive line of the Redskins.
Oh, we also want to give a big shout out to Matt Ketchum tuning in. He says, hello again, Chris.
Hello.
Also shout out to my good friend Lucas tuning in from South Bend. As the 2-point conversion out of the gun, McLaughlin takes the snap, takes a huge hit, but it's right into the end zone. 2-point conversion.
Hand side for the 2-point conversion. Redskins 24, Eagles
24-7, and the Redskins will put them on you quick.
Coach Doral there, as the Eagles were coming off the field, just kept looking at every one of them saying, fight, keep fighting, keep fighting. So he's not going to let them quit, that's for sure.
Well, something I noticed in practice is his intensity, Chris. I mean, he is an intense coach, and I mean, he is out there physically working with the boys. He's using every ounce of energy he has
Tonight's sponsors.
He's a motivator. That's something that stuck out to me. It was the first practice I had an opportunity to visit Culver Academies. A very intense coach. You find out real quick why he has been there. This is his 28th season. I mean, he's been there that long for a reason, Chris. He can be counted on.
I think he's become the all-time leading wins leader in Culver military football history.
Wow. Well, it makes sense. Been there so long. And I also found out he's from Brookville, Indiana, near my neck of the woods. I went to school with some of his cousins. Isn't that crazy?
It's a small world, isn't it?
I know. Walker will kick this one away. Oh, they're going to try a pooch kick, but the Eagles will pounce on it at the 48. So, here, I'll try it right back at you, Chris.
Eagles recover.
Yeah, if it's good for the goose, good for the gander, right?
48-yard line, first and 10. Those sponsors we were talking about.
So the Eagles will start this next drive on their own 48-yard line. Not a bad start. We'll see if they can get some things going here offensively. Something that head coach Dorrell talked to us about is consistency. He wants to see his guys be more consistent.
Winter Insurance Agency.
I like the play action pass, the bootleg action. I like being able to get Owen Dorrell here to the CMA sideline, give him some space, give him the option to run it or throw it.
Under center, Dorrell sets his man in motion, takes a snap, spins around, hands off, wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. The Redskins read it well. He handed off to number 7. That was Max Pasquale. Nothing going.
Again, fake the jet sweep there to the trip side, and interior defense of the Redskins, I tell you what, doing a great job there. And that's Tucker Burns, number 72, 6'1", 275, and Keaston Dixon, number 74.
Second and 10, nothing gained, nothing lost. Dorrell under center, sets his man in motion, takes out, spins around, nobody there. He's going to be sacked at the 45. May have been some miscommunication there on the Eagles' behalf.
Yeah, some miscommunication in the backfield there. I don't know who was supposed to get that, but just a busted play there, and Owen Dorrell did the best he could to try to get back to the line of scrimmage. We got sacked for about a 3-yard loss.
You're sounding crystal clear, Chris. Wherever you're standing, it's the perfect spot. Out of the gun, Dorrell, 3rd and 13. They lost 3 on that sack. He's going to take the snap, steps back, looks to throw, fires on the slant. He has his man on the other side of the field. He gets to the 41. So a big-time pass play. It'll be a first down to Will Dupuis.
Enough for a first down for the Eagles.
Yeah, Knox a little confused there in the secondary. And Owen Dorrell went sidearm there on that slant completion. So a big first down for the Eagles.
Well, we figured we'd see Dupuis eventually. We mentioned him in the Coca-Cola pregame show when it comes to stats, and now 1st and 10 in Redskin territory from the 41. Out of the gun, Dorrell fires immediately. He has his man. That is Max Pasquale. So a nice little route there, Chris, very quick.
And this is going to turn into a shootout. I think the Eagles have given up on the run and shoot and now going shotgun spread here. So going to start slinging it around, it looks like.
Ball is placed on the 34-yard line of the Redskins.
From the 41 to the 34. 2nd and 4. Dorrell from shotgun. Spread formation, takes the snap, steps back, looks to throw, fires immediately, has his man at the 31, breaks the first tackle, tackled at the 30, or the 28, excuse me. It was completed to Ainsley Ritchie. He likes him as well.
Ball is placed on the 28-yard line of the Redskins.
Another first down for the Eagles. So again, here's that consistency Coach Dorrell was looking for, and the Eagles are on the move here.
From the gun, Owen Dorrell. Takes the snap, steps back, fires, has his man, and it's dropped. Oh, man. If he catches that, Isaac Singleton has a troubled time catching up to him. That was Jack Cheney, the senior, had it in his hands.
Yeah, that's a touchdown if he catches that, because Isaac Singleton had fallen down. He had slipped, and all he had to do is watch it into his hands.
Finger Hut Bakery, Marion University, and Silla, and High Star Traffic.
So 2nd and 10. Still on the 28 in Redskin territory. Dorrell. Out of the gun, takes the snap, rolls out of the pocket to the far side of the field. He's going to cut up. The Redskins will track him down and sack him at the 30. That defense is holding strong here for the Redskins.
Hunter Anderson in on that sack, along with Easton Minix.
Yeah, I like the play action. I like getting him out, getting him outside the pocket. Just got to make a little bit quicker decision.
3rd and 12.
3rd and 12 now.
Big defensive stand here, Redskins. Fans, let's get
on the 30. From shotgun, Owen Dorrell. Receivers at his disposal. Takes the snap, steps back, fires immediately, and it's incomplete. Big time hit by Ashton Walker.
Ashton Walker with the big
He tried to get it to Ainsley Ritchie, and man, he's feeling that one.
Brings up 4th down and 12 for the Eagles.
Okay, so that tells me right there, with Walker sitting on that out route, that Knox was in cover 2 right there.
Ooh, and Ainsley Ritchie, he is hobbled here, going to get checked out by the trainer on the far sideline. We sure hope he's okay. Stumbling a little bit after that hit. Quite a stinger, and here is 4th and 12. They're going for it in 4-down territory on the 30. Takes the snap out of the gun. Dorrell steps back, looks to throw. He's going to chuck it. Deep ball down the middle, and it's incomplete. Flag on the play late.
Pass into the end zone. Flag on the play.
I think they're going to go pass interference on the Redskins there. Number 3, Isaac Singleton impeded the receiver a little bit.
So it will be pass interference on the Redskins. It is not an automatic first down.
Well, it's going to be a 15-yarder, so it will be a first down on this one because it was 3rd and 12 or 4th and 12.
So it will move the chains. But we remember just a few years ago, well, it's been longer than that now, only roughing penalties are automatic first downs.
Ball is placed on the 15-yard line of the Redskins.
So it will move the chains and be a first down for the Eagles. Ball on the 15. From the gun, Dorrell takes the snap, whistles, flag on the play. It's dead.
False start against the Eagles.
Things have slowed down here now from the fast start we had.
Makes a first and 15.
Yeah, we're still not 10 minutes off the clock.
2:36 to go, 24-7. The Knox Redskins lead the Culver Military Eagles. First and 15. Off the assess. Penalty. From the gun, Dorrell takes the snap, moves up into the pocket. He's going to tuck and run. Crosses the 20, to the 15, to the 10. Takes a hit at the 8 from Miles McLaughlin. So a big run there by Owen Dorrell. He says, fine, I'm just going to have to do something myself here.
Yeah, pretty good coverage there by the Redskins in that cover 2. And you can also tell they're playing cover 2 because the corners are outside leverage looking in, looking for that quick out. So the soft spot in the cover 2 is over the corner and between the safety and the sideline.
From the 9-yard line, 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, Dorrell takes the snap, rolls out of the pocket of the far sideline. Here come Redskins. He gets rid of it. Got his man, still on his feet, and he's going to get the touchdown. Touchdown, Eagles. Max Pasquale.
Burrow's pass, complete to Pasquale for the touchdown.
I'm telling you right now, don't count the Eagles out.
24-13 now is the score, with 1:39 to go in the first. And they will line up to kick this. It will be held by Jack Cheney and kicked by Rafael Munez. The extra point. Snap, hold, kick, up, clean away. And it is good. 24-14, 10-point ball game. The Redskins lead, but like Chris said, you can never count the Eagles out.
And somehow they got to get something figured out defensively to try to slow this Redskin offense. First 2 weeks, nobody's been able to do it.
Knox cheerleaders.
We'll go ahead and catch up with our sideline reporter, Justin Ruff, on location for the Winamac Warriors. It was a bleak first quarter for the Winamac Warriors. We'll see if anything has changed at all. Justin, what do you have?
Hey, thanks a lot, Mitch. Here at Winamac, just finished the second quarter. We're halftime here. The Winamac Warriors are losing 0-42. Pioneer Panthers just taking advantage of the low energy right now from Winamac. They just came here right off the bat, just really feeding them just with energy and passion. Right now, Winamac did not get a first down until the 3:06 mark in the second quarter. So they got another one right after that. So they do have two now. But right now, it's all Pioneer Panthers here in this rivalry here at Winamac. I'll keep you updated still as well, Mitch. Back to you.
Man, tough situation. Justin, Chris, did you hear that?
Yeah, I did. I tell you, that can't say that I'm surprised. Pioneer's pretty good.
So back in our game, a little bit more exciting here in Knox, 24-14, as the Eagles will kick this one away deep, and it will be returned from the 11. This is Isaac Singleton. He crosses the 20 to the 25 to the near side of the field, tackled at the 28, and that's where the Redskins will start this drive.
Isaac Singleton with the return up to the Redskins' 30-yard line. Well, they'll take over 1st and 10.
The Eagles got to come up with something here. Got to come up with something defensively. Figure out some way to force a punt.
Shout out to John Thompson, our in-game announcer. He's tuning in all the way from Tampa, Florida. Chris?
Yeah, I wonder how the weather is down there.
Hot, humid, and awful. Back in our game, McLaughlin takes the snap out of the gun, up the middle, across the 40 to the 45 to the 50, 45 to the 40, 35 to the 20, 15, 10. He's tripped up right at the 10. Oh! He almost broke away again, Chris.
Carry off the left-hand side.
Yeah, Ainsley Ritchie there doing a good job of catching him from behind. I think when Knox has the football, I'm going to have to be down in front of the offense because I'm behind the offense on that play, and I'm too old to get down there. So I'm going to call from behind here.
60-yard carry for Miles McLaughlin.
So already Miles McLaughlin has 210 yards on the ground, I'm being told by official statistician Tim Knowlton here, Chris. Out of the gun.
Already over 200 yards in the first quarter?
Yeah. And the next play he hands off to, I believe that was 23, Camden Garner.
With the carry up the middle, pick up of
So he already has 210 yards on the ground here in the first quarter with 45 seconds to go. It's 2nd and 9. Ball is spotted on the 10. Not quite 2nd and goal. Takes the snap out of the gun. McLaughlin to the near side of the field. Across the 10, takes on a couple Eagles and tackled at the 5 on the near sideline.
Miles McLaughlin with the keeper off the right.
And a flag on the play, multiple whistles here.
Look, there may be a face mask.
Personal foul, face mask against the Eagles.
So the face mask will make it 1st and goal here. Or no?
Yeah, should be half the distance and should be an automatic first down.
They'll spot it at the 3-yard line here to be 1st down.
First down for the Redskins inside the 3-yard line. Let's go, Redskin fans!
Last 18 seconds here. McLaughlin from shotgun all alone, using the men up front. Takes the snap, uses his blocks up the middle, and he'll get the touchdown. Touchdown, Redskins!
Redskins off the left-hand side. Miles McLaughlin at the Knox Redskin. Touchdown!
7.4 seconds to go in the first, and it's 30-14. We remind you, last year's game was 47-46.
Came to a football game and a basketball game broke out.
So the Redskins will go for 2. It will be McLaughlin. Takes the snap out of the gun, up the middle, working his way forward. Will he get it? He will. 2-point conversion. 32-14 is the score. The Knox Redskins are in control at this point in time here in the first. We remind you, Kankakee Valley Broadcasting is going to historic Wrigley Field to catch the Chicago Cubs take on the Tampa Bay Rays Sunday, September 14th. Hop on a chartered bus at KVB headquarters and be chauffeured all the way to the friendly confines. Enjoy all you can eat and drink as we hang out on the historic rooftops. Call 574-772-6241 during regular business hours to save your seat and join KVB for Sunday Fun Day.
We still have 7 seconds left in this quarter, and it's been a 50-minute quarter.
It's been a long, it has been.
50 minutes on the watch.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not complaining. If you love offensive football, this is your game.
Redskins kicking off from
So it looks like Miles McLaughlin will kick this one off here, Chris.
Well, we saw that in week 1. Him and Walker taking turns kicking off.
He will kick this one. It'll get to the 30, near side of the field. It'll bounce, and the Eagles will pounce on it. And that's where they will have it for the final 6.3 seconds. We'll see if they just kneel it here.
No, it's the first quarter.
Oh, yes. Sorry.
It's all right.
I'm thinking it's the first half.
It's been long enough.
I know. I'm thinking it's the second quarter already. We're not even in it yet. So he won't kneel it. He's got to use the down. I think I was wishing it was the first half, Chris.
Oh my goodness! Well, 32-14. That's a half score.
Sometimes that's the end of game score. So from the 31, what an odd game. From the 31 in Eagles territory. 1st and 10.
It's like I'm playing Madden.
Yeah, I know. 6.3 seconds to go in the first. Dorr will take the snap. Trips to the right, rolls out of the pocket, fires, has his man at the 41. It'll be a first down. It is caught by number 6 of the Eagles. That was Jack Chaney, the senior. And once they spot it, that should be the end of the first quarter. And it will be. 32-14 fireworks here at Community Field in Knox, Indiana. We're going to take a break and come back. Second quarter action is on the way.
Howard's Marathon in Winamac has a reputation built on getting things done right. With 30 years experience as an ASE Master Auto Technician, Dean Wentz is the right choice for the auto repairs or service. From auto computer diagnostic checks to new batteries and tires, they can take care of it all. Howard's Marathon is a proud supporter of area high school sports and wishes all teams a great season. Howard's Marathon, 121 South Monticello Street in Winamac. Call 574-946-6894.
When you grow up on the land, you have an appreciation for it. When you grow up and work on a family farm, on land that is shared by members of a family, all working together as a team, that appreciation grows even more. They know what it's like to work as a team to get the job done. At Lawrence Farms of Knox, Todd and Josh Lawrence and family support the local high school teams and wish them success all through the season.
Back here at Community Field in Knox, Indiana, 32-14 is the scores. The Redskins lead the Culver Academies Eagles. Mitch Columbia along with sports analyst Chris McGowan. Quite an eventful first quarter, Chris.
I can't even catch my breath, man. I'm telling you. That's 50-minute first quarter.
It's a
lot of points, a lot of rushing yards, a lot of passing yards. I think CMA may throw for 1,000. Knox is going to rush for 1,000.
Well, Miles McLaughlin already has over 200 yards on the ground tonight. We talked about it in the pregame show. He's the fourth all-time leading rusher in Indiana high school football history at this point in time. His eyes are set on something much bigger than that, and so far he is proving himself to be the real deal. Well, flip sides, the Eagles will have it here from their own 41. Takes the snap, fires. It's tipped into the air. Doral will catch it, and then he's tackled at the 38. So that happened quick there.
Yeah, ball got batted up in the air, and he caught his own pass. That kind of reminds me of a little trick question. Brett Favre's first completion was completed to who?
Himself.
Himself.
It was a long time ago.
Loss of about 2 on the play. Eagles have the ball.
I remember watching that game when I was growing up. The Magic Man for the Packers got hurt, and here comes Brett Favre. I'm like, who is this guy?
Second and 12. The Eagles. Doral from shotgun takes a snap, steps back, looks to throw, fires. He has his man, crosses the 45 to the 50 to the other side of the field, breaks the second and third, now to the 45 to the 40, and that's where he's finally brought down. That was Max Pasquale, and he's quite the athlete.
Yeah, shifty there. He plays fullback in the run and shoot. But here in this shotgun spread, they got him in a slot position, and they just ran him across the middle of the field there on a drag, and Doral did a good job finding him, and Pasquale did the rest.
Yeah, Pasquale, 5'8", 175 from Novato, California. Shout out to his family if they're tuning in this evening. He is becoming quite the piece to this Eagle puzzle. Out of the gun. Doral takes the snap, steps back, looks to throw, fires the near side of the field on the slant, and it's incomplete. His intended target, Jack Cheney, is incomplete.
So that catch was a little bit tougher, but still, that's a catch you got to make. You got to help your quarterback out on that one.
Score update, West Central is blowing the doors off of Tri-County right now, Chris, 46-0 at halftime.
Well, I was right on one pick tonight. I said that was going to be a running clock early in the third quarter.
Well, spot on. Second and 10 for the Eagles, back in our game. Doral sets his man in motion, takes the snap, steps back, looks to throw. Near side of the field, he has his man, crosses the 35 to the 30, up to the 26, and tackle to the 25. That's number 21 on the reception, Ainsley Ritchie, the senior from Goshen, Indiana.
I spent some time in Goshen.
First down for the Eagles.
Any fun?
At the 26-yard line.
What's that?
Redskins.
Any fun?
Oh, it was a blast.
It's been a long time since
I
I've
got
been
an
to
update
Goshen.
from North Judson. With 4 minutes to go in the first quarter, Judson's up 20-0.
Wow. They're taking on one of our other area teams in the South Central Satellites. Score update starting to come in here, back in our game. 32-14, the Redskins lead. The Eagles have it in Redskin territory. Out of the gun, Dorrell takes the snap. Hands off, sweep up the right side, near side of the field. It's number 21 again, Ainsley Ritchie. He will get tackled at the 19. We'll see where they spot it here.
Tackle on the run off the right-hand side.
And now
he took a shot
Yeah.
right to the stomach. I think he just got the wind knocked out of him.
The trainers will be attending to him on the near side of the field. He will get up and walk off under his own power.
Yeah, the air finally came back to him. If you've never had that feeling, experience that. That's horrible.
Trying to catch his breath here. They'll walk him out of the next play. They'll check on him here. It'll be 2nd and 3 to go.
Ball's on the 19.
They will spot it on the 19-yard line in Redskin territory. The Eagles want to score here to keep things exciting.
Well, don't forget, they also get the ball to start the second half.
Right.
So they got to figure out just one way to get one stop here this second quarter. And they're right back in it.
9:44 to go
if
here.
They score here.
If they score here, exactly. 9:44 to go here in the first half. From the gun, it's Owen Dorrell, takes the snap, steps back. Here come the Redskins. He's going to cut up to the 15, to the 10, to the 5. Touchdown, Owen Dorrell!
Owen Dorrell with the carry on to the right-hand side.
Big play. He stepped back looking for a receiver and decided, I'm going to tuck and run it myself.
Yeah, again, right there, looked like Knox went man-to-man. And if you got nobody spying the quarterback, that's what happens. You're going to run for days if he breaks the pocket.
So Rafael Munez set to kick. The extra point. Snap, hold, kick is up, clean away, and a high arcing, beautiful extra point by Munez. 32-21 is the score. The Redskins lead by 11. As Web Printing and JT Shirt Shack in Winamac is proud to be part of the broadcast this evening. Web Printing and JT Shirt Shack provides all your printing, screen printing, apparel, and embroidery needs. Call 574-946-3551 and ask for Tina if you want to look cool like the KVB crew. We appreciate them and their support toward helping continue this tradition. Well, out of all of the games going on in our area right now, this is definitely the most interesting one, Chris. It was last year, and it is this year. We knew when we got together in the summer we wanted to be at this game. We knew it.
I tell you what, this is unbelievable. Again, 32-21, 11-point game. I haven't said it yet, but the kicking game of the Eagles, this comes down to a last possession needing a field goal. Don't forget, the Eagles have a great kicking game. But again, they got to figure out one way to get a stop.
We talk about this game last year. We were in South Central as the Blue Jays were taking it to the Satellites. We had actually tuned in to Max 98.3's call. We, of course, remember the late, great Tony the Boss Ross. We got to hear him on the air. We just tuned into that game because we knew that it was going to be a good game, and it was all the way down to the wire.
Yeah, I think CMA actually scored with under 10 seconds to go on a 4th and goal.
Incredible play. And Now the Eagles will be set to kick this to the Redskins with 9:33 to go in the first half. Down by 11 are the Eagles. The Redskins in good position here. We'll see what they are able to do here on this next drive. We'll see how the Eagles kick it here, too. They will do a pooch kick to the near sideline, and it will be caught at the 36. That's number 33 for the Redskins. Keegan Everidge, the senior.
Redskins take over 1st and 10.
They'll spot it on the near hash at the 37. So that's where the Redskins will have it with 9:33 to go in the first half. Mitch Columbia along with sideline sports analyst Chris McGowan. He's down on the field getting all the inside access, also providing color commentary. Very rare occurrence. You don't see that. Usually color commentators are up in the booth. We've got Chris smack dab in the field getting all the inside access. Out of the gun, McLaughlin takes a snap, crosses the 35, breaks the tackle to the 40, now to the 45, and that's where he's brought down. They just can't quite get a hand on him.
Yeah, again, when your safeties are making all the tackles, that's not good.
Pickup of 8. Second down and 2.
So on the 8-yard carry, it'll spot it at the 45-yard line from the near hash. The Redskins going left on your radio dial, all red with white trim, and the Eagles all white with maroon trim. From shotgun, it's Miles McLaughlin. Takes the snap, hand off to the far side of the field. Crosses the 45 to the 46, maybe the 47. And that was number 23, Camden Garner, the senior, on the carry. And something we haven't seen that we saw in week 1, Chris, was sometimes Ashton Walker would get in there and take the snaps, and that was something you mentioned you kind of liked.
Let's cheer him on. We need this first down right here.
Yeah, he's standing on the sideline here. I don't know if they're going to get to that Wildcat type of an offense or not, but right here, 3rd and 1, I like my chances with number 2.
Yeah, no kidding. So it will be McLaughlin all alone in the backfield, taking it from shotgun. Takes the snap. Crosses the 45 to the 50. Bulldozes his way forward to the 46 on the other side of the field, and the Redskins will move the chains. It's enough for a Redskins foot first down.
By your hometown Knox Redskins! Ball will be placed on the 46-yard line of the Eagles.
In Culver, Chris, score update, 10:19 to go in the third. Triton leads the Cavs 35-0. That's on KVB's Max 98.3 with Rusty Nixon. Feel free to flip back and forth on your phone as well. But the
You say third quarter there?
Yeah, 35-0. The Trojans leading the Cavs. Back in our game, McLaughlin will take the snap, takes on an Eagle, crosses the 45, gets all the way to the 40. I mean, he is not afraid of contact. You see a play like that, he is willing to try his best to truck over the defender.
Yeah, he's not going to shy away, that's for sure.
About 6 yards on that play. Ball's placed at the 40-yard line of the Eagles.
That Triton Culver game, that's another game that's a running clock.
We are going to be here all night.
Well, the fans of those games can turn into this one. We might be at halftime.
Second and 4 out of the gun. Here's Ashton Walker. Fakes the handoff, keeps it himself, and the Eagles read it well. They stuff him at the line of scrimmage. So there was that play call we've seen before where they bring Ashton Walker in to take the snap. Chris, this time it didn't work.
No gain, 3rd and about 4.
So 2 big downs here for this Eagle defense, 3rd and 5. Because you know the Redskins are in 4-down territory.
Next play, McLaughlin out of the gun, takes the snap at the far side of the field to the 40, to the 35, tackle to the 34. It'll be enough to move the chains. It'll be a Knox Redskin first down.
And you know what that is, Redskin fans. That's another first down by your hometown Knox Redskins. Ball's placed on the 34.
We'll see at halftime from Tim Knowlton what Miles McLaughlin has done here in this first half. It's just so much. It's incredible what he, over 200 yards in the first quarter. First and 10 from the 34. Walker takes the snap, spins around, hands off at the line of scrimmage. Miles McLaughlin will get stuffed out. And there's a late flag, and that fires up the far sideline. The Eagles liked stuffing Miles McLaughlin on that one. They cheered.
Counterplay at the middle, flag on the play.
Right there. Charlie Lawson just swallowed Miles McLaughlin up right there.
That's the big 68 we were talking about earlier. 6'5" junior. 320 pounds from Toronto, Ontario. Boy, Coach Radke wasn't kidding. They've got guys all over the country. Number 35, Alex Park, the junior. He's from Seoul, South Korea.
And they waved the flag off.
Wow.
No flag on the play. Redskins 2nd and 10.
So 2nd and 10 for the Knox Redskins. 5:35 to go here in the first half. They lead 32-21 over Culver Academies. From shotgun, it's Miles McLaughlin. Takes the snap, runs to the near side of the field, looking to throw, wide open. It's Ashton Walker, caught at the 5, touchdown Redskins! They didn't see it coming, Chris.
35-yard touchdown down your Knox Redskins!
Yeah, you get caught with your eyes in the backfield, and that's what happens. Pasquale there just caught looking in the backfield, and Ashton Walker just ran right past him.
So the extra point, they'll go for 2. It's now 38-21 with 5:23 to go in the first half. Walker under center, McLaughlin in the backfield, takes a snap, toss out to McLaughlin, cuts up, he's wrapped up, and the Eagles won't allow it to happen. So the 2-point conversion is no good, but the Redskins still lead 38-21. We check in with Justin Ruff on location as the Winamac Warriors, the last time we heard, were trailing big time to Pioneer. Justin.
Hey, thanks a lot, Mitch. Here in the third quarter, start of the third quarter, we got the Winamac Warriors still trailing 42-0. Pioneer still leading the way. No score or activity in the end zone for either team. Pioneer got close, maybe in the 15-yard line, but fumbled it. Some signs of life for Winamac offensively, moving the ball a little bit. They are probably at the 50-yard line right now, starting the fourth quarter. 12 minutes left, and the clock is ticking now. Full speed here for the Pioneer Panthers. Again, like I mentioned, leading the way here in this rival, 42-0. Back to you, Mitch.
All right, thanks, Justin. That's Justin Ruff on location for the Winamac Warriors. Tough situation for the Warriors, Chris, but like you said, you kind of figured the Pioneer Panthers would be able to put their foot down there in Winamac. That's a rivalry matchup, not too far is Royal Center from Winamac, so an interesting scenario there for the Winamac Warriors. But back in our game, the Knox Redskins are in control 38-21 over Culver Academies. They will kick away here with 5:23 to go in the first half, and deep to return are 3 Eagles, really, Chris, that have been doing the return duties.
Well, Ainsley Ritchie's in the middle there. Pasquale to the right, and 25, I don't have a name.
That is Michael Felker from Naples, Florida. They will return this all the way from the 10.
Ball
comes loose, and I think the Eagles will pounce on it. It was returned by number 21 for the Eagles, Ainsley Ritchie. But he saves the day, and the Eagles will have it deep in their own territory. It looks like they'll spot it near the 16-yard line.
16-yard line, 1st and 10.
All right, so here's where things get interesting. Me being the math guy, the Eagles here punch one in right before halftime, cut it to 38-28. They get the ball to start the second half. Again, 2-possession game at that point. You're right. You're still right in it.
Another score update from Culver. The Cavs trailing Triton. The Trojans put another score on the board, 42-0 with 1:13 to go in the third, Chris. The Cavs are having trouble here in week 3. Back in our game, spread formation. Eagles going right on your radio dial. Out of the gun, Owen Dorrell. Takes the snap, steps back, looks to throw, fires to the far side of the field, and he overthrew his intended target. Number 3, Will Dupuis from Gurley, Alabama.
2nd and 10.
Shout out.
And right there that was the soft spot in that zone.
Administration and staff and all the coaches and players would like
Shout out to his family, hopefully tuning in from Alabama this evening.
We appreciate you. Let's keep up the great work and let's bring this victory home.
Sorry for cutting you off.
No, you're good. You're good. 2nd and 10 on their own 16 from shotgun. Dorrell takes the snap, steps back, looks to throw, fires over the middle, tipped in the air. He tried to find Max Pasquale, but it did not work. So this will bring up 3rd and 10 now here, Chris. And we've kind of talked about it before. When you throw on 1st and 10 and then in 2nd and 10 and don't get them both times, now you're 3rd and 10 and you haven't even gained a yard.
Yeah, Kane Weber got away with one there. He kind of reached out and grabbed Pasquale on the shoulder and turned him a little bit, not letting him catch that. So Weber getting away with one there.
Defensive play as well.
So here we are on 3rd down. Spread formation from the Eagles. Dorrell from shotgun. Takes the snap, steps back. Fires. Ooh. And he underthrew Ainsley Ritchie just behind him, and he couldn't get it. So now this brings up 4th down, and they'll have to punt deep in their own territory.
4th and 10.
At the end of the first quarter, Liberty Field is North Judson 33, South Central 6.
So the Satellites are able to get points on the board. We've talked about it before. They've got athletes. Rylan Rondo, the quarterback now this year for the Satellites. And Coach Lambert told us, Chris, he likes going up against the Satellites because they show the Jays things that they might not see in the regular season when it comes to a passing scheme.
And we have
Culver Academy with the timeout.
We have a timeout here by the Academy Eagles.
But, playing off that, Chris, Coach Lambert likes going up against the Satellites, he said, because they come out with different passing formations that prepare them for late in the season, whereas most of the teams they'll see in the HNAC probably aren't going to throw it across the yard like the Satellites will attempt to do.
Yeah, South Central brings a whole different beast to the football field with their sophisticated passing game. They're going to spread you sideline to sideline, try to create natural gaps to run the natural running lanes to run the football, but their passing game is pretty sophisticated. It's kind of funny, Buzz, Coach Buzz being an offensive lineman, wanting to sling it all over the place. We we kind of brought that up last week on the coach's show, but he said that's what he knows when he was in college. So
played offensive line for Franklin College in Central Indiana. Got to do the semi-state game with him when the Knox Redskins went down to Bishop Chatard in Indianapolis. Always fun to hang out with Coach Schoaf. But here we are back in our game, 4th down. We assume the Eagles will punt here. Takes the snap. Doral will punt it away. It's a high arcing punt to the near sideline. It bounces at the 37 and goes out past the 40. We'll see where they spot it. Interesting formation they line up when they punt, Chris.
On the 40-yard line of the Eagles.
Yeah, giving him the option. Again, they're if he thinks he can get a first down by running it or throwing it, he's got that option. But again, he's in normal shotgun formation, and he sprints out and decides to kick it on the run.
So the Redskins will have it in Culver territory on the 40-yard line with 5 minutes to go in the first half. Still a lot of time here. From shotgun, it's Ashton Walker handing off, sweeping up the far sideline. It's Isaac Singleton, cross the 30 to the 25 to the 20. Tackle to the 15. Big time run by Isaac Singleton, the senior. They didn't see him coming.
Looks like there's a penalty flag on the play, though.
Singleton with the carry around the right-hand side. Pick up for 25.
We'll see what the laundry means here. Looks like the officials are having a bit of a conference here, communicating what they want to call.
Check that flag on the play.
Yep, it'll be on the Redskins. This will push them back to the 44-yard line.
It's the first negative play that Knox has had.
That'll back the Redskins up to the 44-yard line of the Eagles.
So the 44, it'll be first and 15 here. First and 14. So that negates the Isaac Singleton sweep up the far sideline. And McLaughlin will break the huddle. He's going to take the snap this time. Using his blocks, he's all alone in the backfield. Takes the snap. Comes to the near side of the field, waiting for the play to develop. Cuts up to the 45 to the 40. And that's where they'll bring him down. Close to maybe 5 on the carry, Chris.
Carry off the left-hand side. Pickup of about 5 yards. Second down and 9.
Yeah, if you're CMA right here, you're going to get a stop. This is where you need to have it.
Of the Eagles.
Second and 9, 3:50 to go in the first half. McLaughlin all alone in the backfield. Takes the snap. Comes to the near side of the field, across the 40 to the 35. Ooh! Tried to hurdle an Eagle and a flag flies. He almost hurdled Max Pasquale, but Pasquale is able to bring him down and not let him by.
And there's going to be a block in the back here against the Redskins, so
they're taking their time between each play as well.
Oh, they're changing it to a hold.
Oh, it's a holding. So that will push the ball back to the 44. Another negative play for the Redskins here.
So once again, put it at second and 14.
So second and 14 for the Redskins on the 44. We've been here before, haven't we? McLaughlin will take it under center this time. Sets Camden Garner in motion, takes a snap, steps back, look to throw, fires. It will be caught at the 15-yard line. Number 33, Keegan Everidge, the senior. What a throw. What a catch.
What a catch. Oh, nice over-the-shoulder catch there.
And you know what, folks?
It looked like it may have sailed a bit far, but no, Keegan Everidge is able to bring it in.
Redskins, give me a fist pump.
So another exciting moment here.
Let's go, Redskins. Let's get this in.
3:20 and counting to go here in the first half. 38-21, the Redskins lead. They're hoping to put more points on the board. The Eagles get the ball to start the second half. it will be Miles McLaughlin all alone in the backfield. And the Redskins will burn the second of their third here in the first half. Tyler Radke didn't like what he saw, and he calls it, Chris.
No, the play clock was down to 1 second.
Oh,
so it didn't want to get a delay game penalty.
Good eye. So they will take the timeout with 2:56 to go in the first half. We remind you, KVB is going to historic Wrigley Field to catch the Chicago Cubs take on the Tampa Bay Rays. That's Sunday, September 14th. You can hop on a chartered bus at KVB headquarters and be chauffeured all the way to the friendly confines. Enjoy all you can eat and drink. Yes, all you can eat and drink as we hang out on the historic rooftops. You can call 574-772-6241 during regular business hours to save your seat and join KVB for Sunday Fun Day. You can also direct message us on our social media sites. That's on Instagram at WKVI Sports, on X at KVB Sports, and on Facebook at Sports to the Max for all Kankakee Valley Broadcasting sports content.
We'll have a few minutes left for halftime here to get those game ball tickets.
So out of the timeout, the Redskins will have it 1st and 10. Ball will be spotted on the 12-yard line in Eagle territory. McLaughlin takes the snap from the gun, up the middle, breaks away to the 10, to the 5, still on his feet, and he will score! Touchdown, Redskins!
That's a Knox Redskins touchdown!
And I believe that may be his 3rd rushing touchdown of the night. Maybe his 4th.
I don't know, there's been a lot of points put on the boards, all I know.
5th. Tim Knowlton's confirming that is Miles McLaughlin's 5th rushing touchdown tonight. And he also has the passing touchdown as well. 4-2. McLaughlin will get stuffed out. They won't get the 2-point conversion. But Miles McLaughlin is putting his stamp on this game tonight, and the offensive line for the Knox Redskins is holding strong, Chris.
Redskins 2-point conversion.
I tell you what, it's been an impressive first half.
Redskins lead 44
by both offenses.
21.
40. No, go ahead.
Yeah, the Eagles doing most of it through the air, and the Redskins obviously doing it on the ground. They do have the 1 touchdown pass, but again, 65 points and a half.
Jeez.
Might be some state records broken in this game.
This is incredible. Speechless. The Eagles have a lot of work to do. They still have 2:50 to go here in this first half. Chris, if you get points on the board, you get the ball back, you get a little mojo going here if you're the Eagles.
Yeah, again, it's 23 points, so you're 3 touchdowns and 3 2-point conversions away from having a 1-point lead. But again, if you're the Academy Eagles here, you got to, again, it doesn't matter what you do if you can't stop Knox.
Yeah. And that's the whole point. If you're going up against the Knox Redskins, you got to find a way to stop the Reds. It's easier said than done. But if you're not going to stop them, you got to keep up with them. And that's not a situation you want to be in.
Well, I think that's the only way you beat them is in a shootout.
Yeah. A little hairy. Kick is up away. A flag on the play. We'll call it dead. False start on the Redskins. So getting a little sloppy here in the second. Had some negative plays, some penalties that I'm sure head coach Radke would tell you he didn't like, even though they're up 44-21. And then something like that happens, you don't want that. So this will push the ball back.
We will re-kick.
to the 35. They normally kick from the 40. Now they'll kick from the 35 off the assessed penalty. Miles McLaughlin will do the kicking duties. Deep to return for the Eagles. We see number 25, Michael Felker from Naples, Florida. We also see number 21. That is Ainsley Ritchie from Goshen, Indiana. And then the near side of the field here, I'm not sure. Oh, number 7. That is Max Pasquale from Novato, California. McLaughlin set to kick. He does. Booming kick. Back to the 18. Oh, they try the handoff. It's dropped, but they pick it up. That's Ainsley Ritchie to the 25 to the 30. Still on his feet to the 34 and tackle to the 35. A flag comes in late.
Yeah, I couldn't see. Maybe it might have been an incidental face mask.
35-yard line. Flags on the play.
Well, it wasn't incidental. They're calling personal foul.
Wow, on the Redskins here. So this will help the Eagles with 2:41 to go in the first half.
Yeah, you're going to tack on 15 yards to the end of the run.
Whew. So he got all the way to the 35. This will put it smack dab on the 50-yard line.
Yeah, close. Yeah, close to it. Again, though, I keep harping about it. I always look at the clock. I'm looking at the numbers. The academy here, you got 2 timeouts, 2:41, plenty of time. You've been able to move the ball through the air for the most part. You got the ball to start the second half. You score here, and you're right back in it.
From shotgun, Owen Dorrell has trips to the right. Single receiver out to his left. Takes a snap, botch snap, picks it up, rolls to the near sideline, fires, has his man at the 42, cuts up to the 40. That's number 7 on the reception, Max Pasquale. They like him.
Max Pasquale with the catch over the middle. Ball's placed at the Redskin 39-yard line. First down.
Next play, 1st and 10, Redskin territory from the 39. Dorrell takes the snap, steps back, finding someone. He has his man over the middle. He almost lost it. Bounced up into the air, and he caught it. Tackled to the 35. That's number 21, Ainsley Ritchie.
I'll tell you what, the Eagles are having some success taking their slot receivers and crossing them in the middle of the field and running fades on the outside.
Second and 5. Dorrell out of the gun, takes the snap, steps back, looks to throw, cuts up, moves out of the pocket. He's going to tuck and run. Gets to the 30, all the way to the 25, and not a bad run there. Owen Dorrell is showing poise, Chris. When he gets under pressure, he's able to make something out of nothing.
Yeah, and the Redskins got away with the face mask there. I don't know how you missed that one. His head turned almost around.
1st and 10 for the Eagles on the Redskin 26.
Coming up on a minute 10 to go in this first half. Long way to go. From the gun, trips to the left. Dorrell takes the snap, rolls to the far sideline. Here comes Kane Weber. Dorrell cuts up to the 20, breaks a tackle, still on his feet, dives at the 16, maybe the 17-yard line. It looks like number 4, Maddox Kinder, the senior, was on the tackle for the Redskins.
Maddox Kinder on the tackle.
This will bring up
Culver Military will take their second timeout.
And that'll be second down. We have a score update from Tri-County, Chris. West Central is beating Tri-County right now 70-0 with 2 minutes to go in the third.
Yeah, I kind of saw that one coming. Things are going to get interesting here. Here's the other thing. Don't forget, Culver Military does have a legit field goal kicker. So, you get down to this far, if you get stuck 4th and goal, whatever, you get 3 points, and that's going to put you still a 3-possession game, but you get the ball again to start the second half. I can't harp on it enough how important that is.
52.1 seconds to go here in the first half. 44-21. Knox leads. Dorrell from shotgun, trips to the left. Lone receiver out to his right. Takes the snap, steps back, looking for someone. It's his lone receiver to the near sideline, and he overthrew his intended target, number 21, Ainsley Ritchie. They tried to create the one-on-one. They got it, Chris, but he overthrew it.
Yeah, trips to the field there, ran a fade to the sideline, and just overthrew it. Good shot right there. So that makes it 3rd and 1 here from the, 17-yard line?
We started this broadcast 2 hours ago. We have a 30-minute pregame. That is how long this first half has been. Sets his man in motion. Dorrell takes the snap, hands off to the man in motion, cuts up to the 15.
Got the first down, so once the chains get set, the clock's going to start. Still got 1 timeout. And with 6 minutes to go in the second quarter at Liberty Field, North Judson has extended their lead to 46-6.
Wow.
First and down.
Back in action right away. 30 seconds to go in the first half. Dorrell moving out of the pocket. He's going to the far side of the field now. Cuts up. Juke move on a Redskin. Now he's to the 10. Inside to about the 8. And they'll spot it maybe at the 6 or 7 yard line, and it looks like the Eagles will take another timeout here, Chris.
Yeah, 21 seconds to go, 21 and a half seconds to be exact. Culver Military burns their last timeout, so depending on how much dancing around he has to do, you have a shot here, second down?
Yeah.
You have a shot here for all 3 to run 3 plays and try to get into the end zone.
And you know that would help them even more, just like you said, Chris. They get the ball to start the second half. So really, points here. You almost have to say you got to get something here, Chris, if you're the Eagles.
Right, you'd like to get a touchdown. A field goal. It's a 3-possession game as it sits. A field goal still keeps it a 3-possession game. But you got to come away with points here on this drive. Tell you what, it's going to be some interesting interviews at halftime.
Yeah, I know. Are you going to try
both these coaches?
You going to try Russ first?
Yes.
Good call. 2 yards to go, second down. From the 7, under center. Out of the gun. And there are flags on the play before it even gets started.
Flag on the play. Ball start against the Eagles.
So the Eagles will have a false start. It'll push them back 20.5 seconds. It took 1 second off the clock here.
Well, I don't think any time should have come off the clock. Should be back at 21.5.
Yeah. It really should. So they aren't going to adjust it. They're going to allow it. It'll be Owen Dorrell, trips to the right, lone receiver to his left from the far hash. Out of the gun, takes the snap, rolls to the near side of the field. He has options. Will he use one? He fires. It's caught. No, it's incomplete. Big time tackle by, I believe, number 3, Isaac Singleton. It was intended for Ainsley Ritchie.
Yeah, he timed that up well. As soon as that ball hit Ritchie's hands, he knocked it, he jarred it loose. So great coverage there by Singleton.
So this will bring up 3rd and 7. Ball is now on the 12-yard line in Redskin territory. 14.9 seconds to go here in the first half. The Eagles are trying to make something happen. They get the ball to start the second half, as we mentioned. Down 44-21. Dorrell, spread formation from shotgun. Sets his man in motion. Takes the snap, steps back, fires on the slant. It's incomplete. It'll bring up 4th down. Quick play, stops the clock at 12.3 seconds.
And now it's 4th and 7. Decision time here. It's like he's going to try to kick a field goal.
Yep.
And try to put some points on the board.
If they get this field goal, it would be a 20-point ball game inside of 3 scores.
Good job, defensive. Good job, defensive fans.
And we've seen Munez. He's got a leg. He's able to kick it well. Jack Haney to hold. Nunez to kick. He'll kick it from about the 20-yard line. Snap, hold, kick is up, away, and it is good. 44-24. They've got a kicker, Chris.
Yeah, it was good from 30 yards. Probably could have been good from about 50.
So it'll be the final 10.2 seconds. We'll see how the Eagles kick off here and what the Redskins do to end the first half. What an interesting 24 game minutes it has been.
I don't even know where to start.
Yeah. Well, we invite you to...
I don't know, at halftime, I'm going to give me a cup of coffee, I think. We're going to be here a while.
Well, we invite you to stick around for our Frayne Mortuary halftime show as Chris McGowan and myself will break this first half down. We'll go over score updates in our area at this time. Most of the games are almost over by now. We are the late game. We always seem to be the late game, Chris. What is going on? We're on West Coast time, I guess.
Yeah. At this rate, we may have to push the start of the coaches show back in the morning.
You know that's not happening. 9:10 Eastern, 8:10 Central, wherever you are. We're so glad you've joined us. You're listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI. I'm Mitch Columby. Chris McGowan down on the field. Stand by. We'll get a word with head coach Russ Radke of the Knox Redskins here at the halftime break momentarily. But the Eagles will go ahead and kick this one away. A pooch, and sliding in to catch it is, I believe, Miles McLaughlin, number 2. Yes, Miles McLaughlin at the 39, the 40-yard line. So that's where the Redskins will have it with 9.8 seconds to go in the first half. Will it ever end?
I guess the big question is here, if you're Knox, do you take a knee?
Yeah, do they take a knee or do they just run it up the middle?
Or do you let you give Miles a chance to run another one?
We'll see what they do here. We've seen a lot from these Redskins, so we'll see what they decide to do here. Out of the gun, McLaughlin takes the snap. He is going to run a play. It's a deep ball down to the near side of the field. Intended target is Ashton Walker. It'll come up short. 4.1 seconds to go. Now we'll see what they decide to do. They tried the home run ball, Chris.
Interesting.
And that might be them saying, hey, we remember last year, we don't want the Eagles near us towards the end of the fourth quarter.
Yeah, keep letting them hang around.
So we'll see what they do here on 2nd and 10. Final 4.1 seconds of the first half.
That ball kind of slipped out of Miles' hand and just floated in there. the air for seemed like an eternity. Lucky that wasn't picked off.
Yeah, he didn't get a good grip on it. So here we go. What might be the final play of the first half. McLaughlin out of the gun, takes the snap, pulls the handoff up the middle, across the 40 to the 45, all the way to the 49, maybe the 50, and that will be the end of the first half. 44-24 is the score as the Knox Redskins lead the Culver Academies Eagles. Big time first half there. We're going to take a break and come back. We'll break this down with Chris McGowan and see what he has to say. We'll also get some score updates, so don't go anywhere. The Frayne Mortuary halftime show is up next. You're listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
At First Farmers Bank and Trust, agriculture has been a cornerstone of our business for more than 135 years. Our personal relationships within the ag community run deep for multiple generations. If you're looking for a financial partner that knows, understands, and supports agriculture, I'd love to hear from you. I'm Isaac Blue, Ag Banker at First Farmers. Come into our Knox, North Judson, or Culver branches, or visit us online at ffbt.com when you're ready to talk about growing your operation. First Farmers Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal opportunity lender.
Farm Fertilizers and Seeds is proud to be our area's newest sales representatives for Pioneer Hybrid Seed. This is Andy Awald. Pioneer offers top-of-the-line genetics, a complete portfolio including alfalfa and wheat seed, and cutting-edge seed traits and technologies. Combined with exceptional financing options, Pioneer provides the total package, one that we are proud to be able to offer our customers. If you are currently working with a Pioneer sales representative, you have made a good choice. If you aren't, let Farm Fertilizers and Seeds show you how Pioneer can work on your farm. Call us today at 867-2441 to answer any of your questions.
There's a trend happening around the educational world. More and more high school graduates are attending smaller community colleges to start their educational journey. At Marian University's Ancilla College, we welcome students from all walks of life. The opportunities at Marian University are endless, from living on campus to being a collegiate student athlete. From day one, your professors will help you create a plan for success at Marian and beyond. Find out more about Marian University's Ancilla College through our website at marian.edu/Ancilla today.
Howard's Marathon in Winamac has a reputation built on getting things done right. With 30 years experience as an ASE Master Auto Technician, Dean Wentz is the right choice for the auto repairs or service. From auto computer diagnostic checks to new batteries and tires, they can take care of it all. Howard's Marathon is a proud supporter of area high school sports and wishes all teams a great season. Howard's Marathon, 121 South Monticello Street in Winamac. Call 574-946-6894.
BP gasoline with Invigorate helps clean your engine and can give you more miles per tank. Continuous use may result in the following pleasant side effects: excessive smiling, feeling more relaxed, taking more drives just because, volunteering for carpool twice in a row, and bragging to your friends about how you use our best fuel ever. To find out if BP gasoline with Invigorate is right for you, stop by your local station to discover our best fuel ever. Versus minimum detergent gas. Average restored 3 to 5 miles per tank, based on fleet testing and based on what you drive and how you drive.
High school sports brought to you by Zingo Express.
44-24 is the score here in the Frayne Mortuary halftime show. I'm Mitch Columbi. The tradition continues here on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI. I am accompanied by sideline sports analyst Chris McGowan. Well, it was an eventful first half, Chris. Your thoughts?
Well, first, let me start off by saying that Brian Ernest, who's listening, sent me a text message saying that Finger Huts is going to be open before this game is over. He said, so that's a positive.
We'll get some donuts, some pastries.
And then I just had to say no to Mr. Phipps, Craig Phipps, the band director. He asked me if I wanted to be Icarus for this halftime show. And instantly in my mind, Will Ferrell from Old School, when he's doing the floor routine, came out. And I was like, no.
Not tonight. Not tonight, Craig.
Okay. So now, to the game.
To the game.
I don't even know what to say. There's probably been 1,000 yards of offense combined between both teams. It's unbelievable. if you like offensive football, you need to come to Community Field, because I got a feeling the second half is going to be a lot like the first.
Well, we've already had a final come through, and we have an opportunity now to catch up with Justin Ruff, who was on location for the Winamac Warriors. The last time we had a score update, the Warriors were in real big trouble against the Pioneer Panthers. Justin, what do you have?
Hey, thanks, Mitch. Here I am, final score here in Winamac. The Pioneer Panthers going home with a victory to Rose Center, 50-0, keeping the Winamac Warriors scoreless here in this matchup. Just no sign of life in the first half for Winamac. Dug themselves a hole. Pioneer came with just full of energy right off the bat, scoring multiple times. And Winamac showed a little bit, like I mentioned earlier, a fumble recovery there in the end zone for Winamac, moved it a little bit, but they just couldn't get anything offensively going in this game. Mitch and Pioneer just controlled the whole game, and it showed right now. I mean, it's right this end of the game. Pioneer Panthers going home with a victory, Mitch, 50-0 here at Radabush Field. Back to you.
Well, tough situation for the Winamac Warriors, Chris, but the Pioneer Panthers avenged last week's loss to Knox, and they do it in big-time fashion. What say you?
Well, Pioneer's pretty good. I mean, they held this vaunted Knox offense to only 6 points in the first half last week. So, again, Pioneer defense is pretty stout itself.
Well, we also have another.
I have an update from.
Yeah, go ahead.
I have an update from North Judson at halftime. 53-6. Judson leads over the South Central Satellites at half.
Yeah, and then the last score update we had going to the end of the third, the West Central Trojans leading Tri-County 70-0. What a huge win this will be for head coach Mark Hall as they are in the Midwest Conference. They kind of maybe plant their flag in the MWC tonight with a win like that. Am I wrong in saying that, Chris? I mean, do they put the conference on notice this year by this type of score?
I think so, and I think, Frontier's going to give them a game, so that'll be a good contest here later in the year. But, yeah, a lot of teams are going to look at that. I don't care who you're playing to put 70 points on the board in 3 quarters. That's pretty impressive.
Well, it's been an interesting night for a lot of our area teams. It's been tough for Winamac, but a bright one for West Central. Our teams out of Pulaski County, the Culver Cavaliers, they were in a tough one against KVB's Max 98.3's Triton Trojans. The Trojans, the last score update we had was 42-0 towards the end of the third. We'll keep our eye on that game. Oh, nope, the final just came in. Oh, my gosh, Paul Dunn must have been listening, Chris. The final is in. Triton beats Culver Community 48-8, Chris. So the Trojans, they beat Bremen at home last week in Bourbon, Indiana. They turn around and beat another cross-county foe in the Culver Cavaliers 48-8. Your thoughts on Triton now?
Yeah, after that week 1 loss to LaVille, sounds like they're starting to figure some things out in Bourbon.
The Cavs having some troubles. We've seen it the last few years. Give us a pep talk on the Cavs and trying to stay positive here.
Seems like we've been saying it for a long time.
Yeah.
It seems like they're always young. I don't know why that is, but they always been here the last couple seasons. It seems like they've been starting a lot of underclassmen. They finally got the numbers up over 30, so that's a positive. But they just got to keep the kids involved and keep them coming back every year.
Well, all of that leads us back to our game. The Knox Redskins leading the Culver Academies. 44-24 is the score. This is the Frayne Mortuary halftime show for Mitch Columby and Chris McGowan. We're going to take a quick break and come back. Don't go anywhere. Halftime continues after this.
Frayne Mortuary in Winamac is family-owned and operated with 3 locations serving Pulaski County and the surrounding communities. Frayne Mortuary has provided our community with caring and compassionate service for loved ones. Our licensed staff is available to assist you with pre-need funeral planning and at-need funeral planning. We provide traditional burial and cremation services. We offer a full line of headstones and monuments at Frayne Mortuary in Winamac. It's our family serving your family.
Do you know what to do when you see a down power line? The answer is very simple. Stay far away. The folks folks at Kankakee Valley RAMC want you to know that down power lines can be very dangerous. Even if they come off the power pole, they still may be energized. Call 911 and wait for instructions from the fire department or power company. The folks at Kankakee Valley RAMC want to keep you safe.
Since 2012, All Grain Transport has proudly served our area farmers. What started with Adam, his wife Lindsay, their oldest son Leland, and one truck, All Grain Transport has grown into 11 trucks strong and a family of 5 L's. All Grain Transport specializes in efficient grain hauling during harvest, and with on-site storage, customers can harvest faster and market their grain long after the season ends. From grain to a variety of ag needs, All Grain really can transport it all. All Grain Transport is proud to help continue the tradition here on WKVI Sports, so call them at 574-225-6131. That's All Grain Transport. Family driven, community strong, and built to haul it all.
It takes smart planning by a skilled expert to get you just the right heating, cooling, and energy-efficient system for your home. McGrath Refrigeration can install an affordable Armstrong air system that will cut your energy costs while enhancing your comfort. You'll see the difference in your first energy bill. Give McGrath Refrigeration your local Armstrong dealer a call today at 574-772-3575. That's 574-772-3575. McGrath Refrigeration, where the temperature is always just right.
Web Printing and JT Shirt Shack in Winamac is proud to be part of the broadcast this evening. Web Printing and JT Shirt Shack provides all your printing, screen printing, apparel, and embroidery needs. Call 574-946-3551 and ask for Tina if you want to look cool like the KVB crew. We appreciate them and their support toward helping continue this tradition. 44-24, the Redskins lead the Eagles of Culver. More to come after this.
Looking for a stable career in an industry that doesn't slow down? Hoosier Racing Tire in Plymouth, Indiana is seeking motivated people who believe in quality and want to work in a safe environment. With thorough training provided for all positions, no experience needed. Second, third, and weekend shift production wages start around $20 an hour, with potential at $25 an hour within a year. Quarterly bonuses, paid time off, and health insurance benefits that start on day one. Apply online at HoosierTire.com. That's HoosierTire.com. Hoosier Tire is an equal opportunity employer.
Culver's Portside Marina handles all water and recreational needs. When it comes to pontoons, Godfrey leads the industry in performance and quality, and Portside Marina has them in stock. From Sanpan, Aqua Patio, Sweetwater, and Monaco pontoons, if you're looking for a family boat, Culver's Portside Marina can help. Discover the evolution of the wake boat through luxury models offered from Centurion and Supreme Surf Boats. Yamaha Wave Runners and Kawasaki jet skis are on the showroom floor waiting. Located at 514 West Mill Street in Culver. Stop in or call them at 574-842-5000. Culver's Portside Marina.
Get all of your automobile needs done at Sideline Automotive. They're thankful the community has trusted them and voted them the #1 tire store, #2 place to get your oil changed, and one of the top 3 places to go for auto repair. For off-road performance and complete auto repair, call Joey at 574-249-5537.
Back at Community Field here in the Frayne Mortuary halftime show. The Knox Redskins leading Culver Academies 44-24. Mitch Columby along with sideline sports analyst Chris McGowan. And Chris, we have Tim Knowlton on the headset with us. He's the official statistician for us tonight. Tim, we were kind of talking about it in that first quarter. Miles McLaughlin had over 200 yards on the ground. You said at one point he has 5 total touchdowns on the ground, 1 passing touchdown. What happened in that first half? What's sticking out to you?
Well, obviously, the breakaway start, just like we did the last couple of weeks. Also, the fact that the couple of times we passed, there's been nobody near him, like complete fake outs because they think we're handing the ball off. The only thing that hasn't happened yet is Miles hasn't caught a pass. Doral threw a pass and not caught it his own after it bounced up in the air. So why not? Go ahead and try this. You have that. In fact, Doral has got 95 yards passing and 40 yards rushing or something like that already. And he's kind of a one-man gang at the moment. But
and what is Miles at right now on the ground?
Miles is 273.
273 yards on the ground right now for Miles McLaughlin, Chris.
273. Also, we would like to say, put your hands together one more time.
Yeah, that just tells you that CMA defensively is making Knox earn it. I mean, they gave up 210 yards in that first quarter, only 63 in the second. So that's a major improvement. But again, somehow they got to figure out to create a couple turnovers or create a couple 3-and-outs.
A huge thank you to
Well, I appreciate you hopping on here, Tim, and keeping us up to speed. And I know you keep an eye on that record as well for Miles, so we'll see what happens at the end of this game.
Alrighty.
That's Tim Knowlton, official statistician here in Knox. We appreciate him and his time. He does such a good job. He's been keeping stats for the Knox Redskins for quite a long time. Got to know him over the last several years. It's been an honor to work alongside him up here in the booth. But Chris, all in all, you start the second half. Give us your thoughts if you're the Eagles.
Again, you got to come out and put some points on the board here this opening drive and then somehow figure out how to get a stop. Let's see if I can get a word here with Coach Doral from the Eagles.
All right, take it away, Chris.
All right, Coach, 44-24. Wow, a lot of offense. What are you going to do defensively to slow down this Redskin attack?
Ask Coach Radke to put Miles on the bench, maybe. I'm not sure what else we can do. I mean, we're made a few adjustments on defense, but it's just about us tackling. We're tackling too high. We're not getting enough minutes at point of attack. Give Knox a lot of credit. They're getting some great blocking up front from their linemen and their backs, and they're doing a good job moving the ball. And we'll see how our kids respond. We knew this game was going to make us a better football team. Right. And the outcome is not important right now. What's important to me is that we play better on defense this second half than we did the first. If we did that, then we're going to become a better football team.
All right, good luck second half, Coach. Thank you.
Yep.
That is head coach Andy Doral of Culver Academies with our sideline sports analyst Chris McGowan. Very gracious with his time. We appreciate Coach Doral. Gotten to know him this past week a little bit more. Of course, we always heard him on the Saturday Morning Coaches Show on our other station, KVB's Max 98.3 FM with Rusty Nixon. Always such a great interview, a great chat as well to talk with Coach Doral. And when I told him you'd be down on the sidelines, Chris, he said, well, who is it? And I said, Chris. Oh, I know Chris. So, that just connecting the dots. Everyone seems to know everybody in this area, and then the fact that he's from where I'm from in Brookville, Indiana. I'm from Rush County, not too far from Brookville. We're all connecting the dots here, Chris. It's kind of crazy when you think about head coach Andy Doral, the years he's been there at Culver.
Yeah, I've known him. He was, he was the head coach at CMA when I was the defense coordinator at North Judson a long time ago. And then I actually lived in Culver for 10 years, so we would run into each other all the time, and we would talk in the community there. So, yeah, he's just a really good guy and a guy you like to see have success. And you always want to root for somebody like that. Just a class act from top to bottom.
Well, it is homecoming here in Knox, and you see Redskin Nation in full force. I was told that the lines at the concession stand are just crazy tonight. So Redskin Nation showed up in full force for homecoming. A lot of festivities here in Week 3. Early homecoming, Chris. Quite a game to pick. They wanted to do it against the Culver Academies Eagles, and right now they're leading 44-24, up 20. But we remind our listeners, the Eagles get the ball to start the second half. If we already haven't told you enough, that is a huge momentum builder potentially for the Eagles, and you got to score here on this drive, this opening drive, I assume, Chris.
Oh yeah, you got to put points on the board. You got to come away with touchdowns now, and you got to figure out a way to get a stop defensively, create a turnover or a punt, something. And you're gonna have to do it at least twice, but you're gonna have to be perfect if you're Culver here in the second half. You're gonna have to put touchdowns on every single possession you have and figure out a way to force two stops.
And we'll also see how the Redskins will kick off here to start the second half. Maybe a trick up their sleeve potentially?
Who knows? I'm done guessing on what's going to happen or what might be the next call. Let's see if I can get through this crowd here without getting hurt. Oh yeah! I'm becoming fragile in my old age.
Fragile.
Must be French.
Well, we do have a final. The West Central Trojans, Chris, end up shutting out Tri-County 76-0. The Trojans are 3-0 to start the season. We'll talk with head coach Mark Hall tomorrow morning on the Saturday Sports Line. Congratulations to the Trojans, hey, Chris?
3-0, I tell you what, 76-0. That's going to help the old offensive average, and the goose egg definitely helped the defensive average.
Well, I got a text from Paul Dunn. He says, "You're just now at halftime?"
Where you been, Paulie?
Where you been, Paulie? We're going to be here all night. We're sleeping in the parking lot. Right at the station. I'll just stay at the station tonight. Sleep on the couch.
I got Lenny's couch.
Oh. All right, I'll go home. Oh, man. What really stings is I live in Plymouth, so it's Eastern time zone where I live, and where we're at now is in Central time zone. So I'm like, I got out of here. It's 10:30. Yeah, it's 11:30 back home.
The entire state of Indiana needs to be on the Central time zone.
Let's not start it. And the kick is away to start the third quarter. It'll be returned by Ainsley Ritchie from the 10, crosses the 15 to the 20. Still on his feet to the 25, all the way to the 30. Not a bad run there for the Eagles to start here on this first drive for the third quarter.
Yeah, nice return there by Ritchie. I actually thought he had a chance to be able to take that to the house if he makes one defender miss.
It's an interesting way to return it, too. I like the options they have from having those three return guys deep, because they can hand off, pitch to one of them, little toss, and it can kind of throw the specialty team for the other squad off.
Yeah, you definitely have to be disciplined and stay in your lanes on the kickoff team.
So here we go on the opening drive of the third quarter. The Eagles will have it. It's Owen Dorrell. From shotgun, spread formation. Takes the snap. Hands off up the middle. And maybe a yard, maybe two gained by number 7, Max Pasquale.
Yeah, Kane Weber there on the tackle for the Redskins.
So a yard gain, 2nd and 9 is where... Let's see, they'll spot it right at the 33-yard line from Eagles territory. Spread formation again from shotgun. Owen Dorrell takes the snap. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to have to get rid of it. The Redskins will... flag flies. He will get rid of it, but the Redskins may have brought him down. What'd you see?
Yeah, I think he was down there. The sideline judge on the other side of the field, I think he's going to call intentional grounding or try to get intentional grounding. But I think his knee was already down. So it's going to be a sack for the Redskins.
They're still having a conference with the White Hat to get the official call. The ball is spotted at the 20. And they're still having a chat. Oh, face mask on the Redskins here.
Oh, wow, I didn't even see that.
I didn't see that either. So this will move the ball forward from the 20 to the 35. Started at the 33. They gained 2 yards off of that. So now at the 35, it'll be 2nd and 7. 2nd and 7 here.
Interesting turn of events right there, because intentional grounding's a loss of down.
Yeah, no kidding. So they'll line up on 2nd and 7 from the 35. From the gun, Owen Dorrell He takes the snap, steps back, fires, has Ainsley Ritchie at the 38. And did a ball come loose there late?
It was late. He was down. When he hit the ground, it popped up in the air.
So Ainsley Ritchie will get it to about the 38. It'll bring up third down. Maybe 4. 3rd and 4 potentially here. 3rd and 3.
I like the two crossing routes by the slot receivers, but they're going to go trips here to the field.
Yep, trips to the right. Lone receiver out to his far left. Takes the snap from the gun, steps back, fires to Ainsley Ritchie in his hands, and he drops it. And a big-time tackle by number 16, Brian Korcha. He got there and caused problems for Ainsley.
For the Eagles.
So this is 4th down here now, Chris. 4th and 3 to go. 10 minutes to go in the 3rd. Do they go for it?
Well, they're going to line up in their punt formation, which is their shotgun spread formation. And I don't doubt that he doesn't try to get it.
From the gun. Oh, and several players move off sides. We'll see who they call it on first. The Redskins are saying it's on the Eagles, and the officials are confirming it. This will push the Eagles back even farther.
Now I think he'll kick it.
Yeah.
Fans, let's hear some clapping.
Boy,
let's get it up for this Redskins.
Those are those situations, if you're the Eagles, you just kind of, had an opportunity potentially to go for it. We'll see if they punt it here. Dorrell from the gun, 4th and 8. He's going to back up, giving himself some more space. He will punt this one away. It's clean away. And it'll go out of bounds on the far side of the field. He's had trouble with the punt there, Chris. Is that on purpose? You suppose he's trying to place it in a certain spot of the field?
I think he's trying to place it, but
Eagles punted on
Coach Dorrell is not very happy with that placement.
Take over on their own 45-yard line. 1st and 10.
So the Redskins will take over on their own 45-yard line. Miles McLaughlin broke away for the first play of the game. He did it in week 1. He did it in week 2. Now he's done it in week 3. What will he do to start the 3rd quarter here? 273 yards on the ground for the 4th all-time leading rusher in Indiana high school football history. That's what he has coming in to this second half. 273 yards already. And he's going to take the snap up the middle, across the 45 to the 50, to the 45 on the other side of the field.
Miles McLaughlin on the keeper up the middle.
10 more, Chris.
Pickup of about 11 on that play. And you know what that is, ladies and gentlemen. That's a first down.
That's all I can say is wow.
Yeah.
Redskins.
He's a different breed, this cat. And he's shown us since he was a freshman in high school. Now a senior, it's hard to believe time has flown that fast. He's going to take it out of the gun. All alone in the backfield, takes the snap. Up the middle again to the 40, to the 38, maybe to the 37. He just lowers that head and just goes full steam.
It's really impressive to watch. I mean, he's patient. He hits the hole hard. It's just, it's impressive. It's the only thing I can come up with.
And the clock is running. Under 9 minutes to go in the 3rd. From shotgun, McLaughlin takes the snap, hands off Kane Weber to the far side of the field to the 35. Still on his feet to the 34, tackle to the 33. So there's a little Kane Weber. We've seen him before. He does well with this Knox offense. Him and Miles have worked together well for years.
Well, a little bit faster start, clockwise, the second half.
Next play, it's McLaughlin to the near side of the field, to the 25 to the 20, still on his feet to the 15, 10, 5, touchdown Redskins, Miles McLaughlin!
McLaughlin with an amazing run off the left-hand side, touchdown Redskins!
He cannot be contained, and he won't let it happen here in week 3 against the Academy. He's putting his foot down here in the third, 50 to 24, 8:11 to go.
And, of course, the Redskins will line up to go for 2 here.
So they will line up to go for 2 as they have all night. Might be Ashton Walker taking the snap here. From the gun. Offside. We'll see who jumped first. Shout out to Adam Lamer tuning in. Of course, All Grain Transport just became a proud sports sponsor here on WKVI. We appreciate you tuning in this evening, Adam.
On the 2-point conversion. We will reset.
The official getting you out of the way there, Chris.
Ball is on the
Kyle McCann, the down marker.
So this will push the Redskins back to about the 8, going for 2. Takes the snap, steps back, looks to throw. It's McLaughlin, fires, and he has his man. It's Kane Weber. Right in front of you, Chris.
Yeah, ball was almost a little underthrown, but Kane did a good job adjusting to it and hauled it in for the 2-point conversion.
L&D Farms is a proud sponsor of local high school sports. They are no stranger to hard work and dedication. They recognize the structure and discipline that goes into playing sports and being part of a team. L&D Farms wishes all local teams good luck this season. We also remind you that KVB is going to historic Wrigley Field to catch the Cubbies take on the Tampa Bay Rays. That's Sunday, September 14th. You can hop on a chartered bus at KVB headquarters and be chauffeured all the way to the friendly confines. Enjoy all you can eat and drink. Hang out with us. Call us at 574-772-6241 during regular business hours to save your seat and join us for Sunday Fun Day. That's a week from this Sunday.
Redskins will be kicking off from their own 40. Miles McLaughlin.
So McLaughlin will kick this one away to Culver Academies. 52 to 24 is the score. McLaughlin's just doing a little bit of everything tonight, Chris. He's even kicking.
Yeah, kind of curious to see. He usually tries to kick it into Coughlin's corner. So he'll try to angle it towards the sideline.
Like statistician Tim Knowlton said in the Frayne Mortuary halftime show, all he hasn't done is catch a pass. He'll kick this one deep to the 10. Spinning around, handing off to Ainsley Ritchie. Crosses the 15 to the 20. Cuts up to the 25. Still on his feet to the 30. Flag on the field to the 40. And he'll step out of bounds at about the 43, 42-yard line. We'll see what the laundry means.
Ainsley Ritchie with the return at the right side. Official timeout flag on the play.
Yeah, blocking the back on the Eagles, so it's coming back.
It wasn't a bad return. It's just the penalties that have been problems at times. So we'll see where they spot it. The energy here is quite high. They got a new sound.
All I can hear is Joan Jett right now.
They got a new sound system here at Community Field, and they are rocking and roaring here. Homecoming, festivities. You saw the parade floats as we came in.
The ball will be placed
a lot of excitement here in Knox.
Eagles, 1st and 10.
And it's given them the energy they need. Up 52 to 24, 8:02 to go in the third. The Eagles will have it looks like, on the 21-yard line from Culver territory. Spread formation. Dorrell from shotgun. Takes the snap. Cuts up. Here comes a Redskin, and they're going to bring him down. Sacked in the backfield. That is number 43, Kane Weber, on the sack.
4 yards. Second down and 14 from the Eagles.
Yeah, right now that front four for the Redskins doing a good job of putting pressure on the quarterback. They're getting a good push up front.
Redskin fans, give a big hand for that Redskin defense again.
4 yards lost on that play. It'll be 2nd and 14. Dorrell from shotgun. Takes the snap. He's got to roll out of the pocket again. Here's a flag on the play. He'll roll to the far sideline, fires, and it's dropped. His intended target, number 3, Will Dupuis.
There is a flag on the play.
Yeah, it's going to be a holding on the Eagles. Kane Weber came on the blitz there, and the guard reached out and grabbed him to keep him from getting to the quarterback.
Holding against the Eagles.
So I'll take them back. Well, I don't know. I think maybe you accept the play because it'd be 3rd and 14. Yeah, they're going to decline it.
Redskins decline.
So the Redskins will decline it based off what Chris just explained. Makes the most sense in this situation.
Coach Radke and I agree on something.
Third and 14 from shotgun. Dorrell takes it, steps back, looks to throw, cuts up. Here come the Redskins. Deep ball down the field, and it's overthrown. His intended target, Will Dupuis again, and he just overthrew it, Chris. It'll be 4th down, and they'll have to punt.
Brings up 4th down for the Eagles. Great job once again by that Redskin defense.
The defense by the Redskins is holding strong. So we'll see how the punt goes here.
Yeah, we'll see what he does here.
The last couple have been a little tough on him. They will get the punt away barely. It'll bounce at the 40 all the way to the 46, and that's where the Eagles will touch it, and that's where the Redskins will have it with 6:54 to go here in the third. Anything new from North Judson, Chris?
The Redskins take over.
Not here since the halftime. I haven't seen anything. But now if you're the Eagles, now you're just talking about having some pride here because you're staring at a running clock if Knox is able to score and get a 2-point conversion. Knox lining up in bunch trips.
Yeah, they had him to the near side of the field, then flag or whistles call the play dead. They had Kane Weber, Keegan Everidge, and Ashton Walker bunched up to the near sideline here, just about on the near hash. The ball is spotted on the far hash on the 47. McLaughlin out of the gun. They'll stay in that bunch. Takes the snap. Oh, he's going to keep it himself up the right side of the 45 to the 40 to the 35 to the 30 to the 25. Nope, 28 is where he'll go out of bounds. McLaughlin, just a quick glance to the left at the bunch trips there, Chris, and he says, nope, this one's mine.
I tell you what, right there, Coach Dorrell from CMA just looked at Miles and said, hey, and reached out and gave him a fist bump.
Did he really?
First and
Yes, he did.
Redskins on the 30-yard line.
Just showing respect.
Well, what do you say? Like you said, not much to say. He'll throw out this time to Ashton Walker to the 30, near side of the field. Tackled and brought out of bounds at the 34. That'll bring it to the near hash.
Ashton Walker with the catch on the left wing. Pick up of about 5 yards on that play.
He'll bring up 2nd and 5 here.
2nd and a long 5.
That long run that Coach Dorrell gave a fist bump to Miles McLaughlin was another first down run for him. He's had several of those plays tonight. He's going to take this from shotgun. Bunch trips to the right this time. And a whistle. Now they'll get this underway. Out of the gun, McLaughlin throws immediately to Ashton Walker, and he overthrew him. Tried the same exact play, just flipped it.
McLaughlin's pass intended for Walker out on the right wing, incomplete.
Kind of makes you wonder if Knox is just putting this out there for other teams to have to prepare for.
From shotgun, McLaughlin takes the snap. Crosses the 25, still on his feet to the 20, and he goes out of bounds inside the 20.
McLaughlin's carry off the left-hand side.
I got a message from Matthew Brewer here, Chris. 53-6 is the score in North Judson. 8 minutes left, and the JV is playing.
Redskins. Let's give a round of
also,
I mean, just think about it. Miles 3 games into the season is going to be over 1,000 yards.
It's going to be crazy. Next play, hands off. This is number 10 for the Redskins, Jaden Fisher, the sophomore. He winds up getting it.
Good pickup of about 7 yards on that play.
Maybe the 12-yard line. And another score update coming in. 60-6 now the score. The Jays lead South Central with 7:30 to go in the ball game. Also, shout out to Robert Worsler. He's at the Jays game supporting his Blue Jays. We appreciate you tuning in and listening. Next play, takes the snap. It's Ashton Walker. Gets to the 10, maybe to the 9. He will be quadruple tackled by a lot of Eagles.
Spinning and spinning. And once again, ladies and gentlemen, that's a first down.
And another first down for the Redskins. Ashton Walker gets it.
Keep it going, boys.
McLaughlin looks like he will take this next snap. First and goal on the 8. 52-24. Redskins lead. McLaughlin from shotgun takes the snap, hands off. I believe that's Camden Garner, and he's wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. Big 68 on the tackle. Charlie Lawson, the junior. From Toronto, Canada. Toronto, Ontario.
And, you know, you heard Coach Dorrell talking about the adjustment they made in the first half there in the second quarter. CMA has gone to a 5-man front, defensive front.
Next play, McLaughlin up the left side, and he's going to get the touchdown. He reached forward and he got it. Another one to add to the resume, Miles McLaughlin. 6 more points, Chris.
Miles McLaughlin.
It'll be interesting to see the stat sheet at the end of this game.
And Knox is going to kick the extra point. Big extra point here because this is the difference between a running clock and a non-running clock.
Cole Jordan will hold it. Miles McLaughlin will do the kicking duties. Snap, hold. Whistles call the play dead.
Timeout.
Called timeout.
Redskins.
So timeout by Knox.
This goes to a running clock, Mitch. I think I'm going to come up and stand next to you and put the headset on.
So I'm being told, Chris, by Tim Knowlton that the single game touchdown record for Knox, I thought that was Jake Conroy. It's Vince Jacobs with 6 touchdowns. Miles McLaughlin has tied that just now.
Yeah, Vince Jacobs was a stud. Hey, what's he at yardage-wise?
What is Miles at yardage-wise right now? He's looking into it.
He's looking into it. I'm being asked down here on the sideline.
354.
354.
And he has 6 rushing, 1 passing touchdown.
I think that's got to move him into 3rd in the all-time career list.
So 7 rushing. So he has surpassed Vince Jacobs. I misinterpreted what Tim Knowlton was saying. Snap, hold, botched. McLaughlin will roll out to the far sideline. He throws it to the back of the end zone, and it's overthrown. So Miles McLaughlin has surpassed Vince Jacobs. It's been confirmed. He has 7 rushing touchdowns tonight, Chris. 1 passing touchdown. He now is the single-game touchdown record holder here at Knox Community High School. Miles McLaughlin.
Again, I told you there's going to be some records.
He holds the record for most rushing yards in a game with 357. Oh, he was beaten last week with 428, so he has that record. Miles McLaughlin, 428 yards on the ground in a single game as a Knox Redskin. He also has the record for rushing attempts in a single game, Chris. 50 rushing attempts in a single game. And now he has most rushing touchdowns in a single game for the Knox Redskins. Miles McLaughlin.
Again, just impressive. I don't know if I've ever seen anybody get to 1,000 yards faster in a season.
Who would have thought when I moved up here 4 years ago that this is what we were going to witness the next 4 years? It's a pretty impressive era right now of Knox football, Chris. As McLaughlin will kick it deep all the way inside the 5-yard line. He'll take it back from the 2. Here comes number 7. It's Max Pasquale. Crosses the 20, and he's tackled at the 22. That's where the Eagles will have it on this next possession.
J.D. Fisher and Victor Beauchamp on the tackle. Eagles take over 1st and 10 on their own 23-yard line.
A wild night for the Knox Redskins and Miles McLaughlin. He wanted to make a statement against these Eagles after last year's disappointing loss for the Redskins. The Eagles this year come back a little different than last year. And like Coach Dorrell had said, their first practice as a team together was August 6th. They didn't get summer preparations. They didn't get summer camp, so they got to come together as a unit quite quickly. Spread formation, Dorrell from shotgun. Sets his man in motion. That's Ainsley Ritchie. He'll hand off to the man in motion. Crosses the 20 to the 25. Still on his feet to the 30. Tackled to the 36 by Miles McLaughlin.
Yeah, a little jet sweep there by the Eagles. Ainsley Ritchie doing a good job.
Pickup of about 12.
So a first down run for the Eagles. Sees a fresh set of downs. It'll be spotted at the 36-yard line. 4:18 and counting here in the 3rd to go. Mitch Columbia along with sideline sports analyst Chris McGowan. We had Justin Ruff on location for the Winamac Warriors. A big win for the Pioneer Panthers over the Warriors. Tough loss for Winamac. Back in our game, 1st and 10. from shotgun. Doral takes the snap, fakes the handoff, keeps it himself up the middle, and he's wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. Big-time tackle by number 74 of the Redskins. That's Keaston Dixon. He also had some help from Hunter Anderson, it looks like.
I think that was just a broken play. I think he was looking to hand that ball off, and the running back wasn't even looking for the handoff.
2nd and 10 now. In the spread from the gun. Doral takes it, steps back, fires near side of the field. He has his man tackled at the 42. Tackle by number 4, Maddox Kinder, the senior. It was received by Will Dupuis. They'll spot it at the 41 at the near hash.
Brian Porcha. Third and 5 for the
Eagles have a lot of work to do here. 2:40 to go in the third. 3rd and 5 from shotgun. It's Owen Doral. Takes the snap, steps back, looks to throw, fires in the hands and dropped by number 3, Will Dupuis. So this will bring up 4th and 5 here, Chris. What do you think?
At this point, you might as well go for it.
Yeah.
Makes it 4th and 5 for the Eagles with the ball resting on the 41-yard line.
Final from Liberty Field, Judson wins 60-6.
Next play, 4th and 5. The Eagles are going for it. Doral steps back, looks to throw, and it's overthrown. Will Dupuis again. It'll be a turnover on downs. The Redskins will take over in Eagles territory at the 42-yard line with 2:22 to go here in the third.
42-yard line of the Eagles.
And you say the final is 60-6 in North Judson, Chris.
Yeah, that's the final I got.
So big win for the Jays. They are now 2-1 on the season. South Central moves to 0-3.
Tell you what, North Judson next week travels to North Miami. That's going to be a good ball game.
So all of our other area teams' games have come to a close. If you're just now joining us, we appreciate you. 58-24 is the score here in our game as the Knox Redskins are beating Culver Academies. And we will be here for quite some time.
Well, I think the Eagles are going to have to go to a full court press if they're going to get back into this. Oh, wait, that's basketball. My bad.
We welcome you into your Friday night, late night matchup between the Knox Redskins and Culver Academies.
Yeah, the Eagles are going to have to get out of that zone they're playing. Oh, wait.
All right. McLaughlin will hand off to Kane Weber. He'll cross the 40 to the 35, excuse me. So maybe a good 4 or 5 yards on the carry from Kane Weber. Coming up on 2 minutes to go here in the third.
Ball resting on the 35-yard line of the Eagles. 2nd and 4.
They're going to give him 6 on the carry. So 2nd and 4 here. Miles from the gun takes the snap to the far side of the field to the 35. Still on his feet, outruns an Eagle to the 30. Tackle to the 28. So another first down run for the Redskins. They'll move the chains, and they rely heavily on Miles McLaughlin.
Yeah, upwards of 360 yards on the game.
Ball resting on about the 28-yard line of the Eagles.
After 428 last week, over 200 the first week.
361 as of right now with 7 rushing touchdowns. Now the single game touchdown record is Miles with 7. He passed Vince Jacobs with 6 in this matchup tonight. And you heard it here first on WKVI. Next play's a handoff. Looks like Ashton Walker. He's met by several Eagles just past the 25.
That was Jaden Fisher on the carry.
Oh, Jaden Fisher, thank you.
Jaden Fisher with the carry.
So Fisher, the sophomore, 5'9", 155 pounds. Starting to see some younger guys get time in this matchup here.
Second down and 7.
He will come out the next play, and coming in for him is Keegan Everidge, the senior. Under center. McLaughlin takes the snap, spins around, hands off. That's Kane Weber trucking himself forward to the 24. They push him back past the 25. We'll see where they spot it. That was 2nd and 7, and we're under the last 20 seconds of this third here.
The King, Kane Weber, running the ball.
And I think they're going to go ahead and let the clock tick, as that will be the end of the third quarter. 58-24 is the score. The Knox Redskins lead. Culver Academies will take a break and come back. Fourth quarter action on the way.
BP gasoline with Invigorate helps clean your engine and can give you more miles per tank. Continuous use may result in the following pleasant side effects: excessive smiling, feeling more relaxed, taking more drives just because, volunteering for carpool twice in a row, and bragging to your friends about how you use our best fuel ever. To find out if BP gasoline with Invigorate is right for you, stop by your local station to discover our best fuel ever. Versus minimum detergent gas. Average restored 3 to 5 miles per tank, based on fleet testing and based on what you drive and how you drive.
High school sports brought to you by Zingo Express. There's a trend happening around the educational world. More and more high school graduates are attending smaller community colleges to start their educational journey. At Marian University's Ancilla College, we welcome students from all walks of life. The opportunities at Marian University are endless, from living on campus to being a collegiate student athlete. From day one, your professors will help you create a plan for a success at Marian and beyond. Find out more about Marian University's Ancilla College through our website at marian.edu/Ancilla today.
Week 3 of the Indiana high school football season. Here from Knox, Indiana, the Redskins lead the Eagles of Culver Academies 58-24. Mitch Columbia along with sideline sports analyst Chris McGowan. We go to the fourth quarter. You're listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI. Starting the fourth, it's McLaughlin out of the gun. He takes the snap, rolls up, finds the hole of the 20, and that's where he will be tackled on 3rd and 5. It'll bring up 4th down here. He's just shy of the marker, Chris.
Definitely 4-down territory here for the Redskins, and I look for Miles maybe to get 1 or 2 more carries.
Yeah, at some point, how long do you leave him in? You know, there's got to be a certain moment that you decide, hey, we've done our job. Tim Knowlton is saying 1 more, and that's it, just 1 more. We'll see what they decide. A lot of men up front on 4th and 3. He's going to take the snap, keep it himself, use the hole. He's going to get the first down and more to the 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Redskins! Miles McLaughlin. He got the 1, Chris. That is his 8th rushing touchdown of tonight's matchup.
In for the Redskins on that offensive line.
After this extra point, I'm going to make my way up to the booth.
That is his 8th rushing touchdown. He already has 1 passing touchdown. He's coming up on 400, close to 400 yards, just shy of 400 yards rushing on the night. They're going to kick the extra point. It's McLaughlin. Snap, hold, kick is no good. 64-24 is the score as the Knox Redskins lead Culver Academies. Loyalty, pride, dedication, all attributes of a Knox Redskin football player. Like the Redskins, Keener Construction takes pride in their homes and community. Call Chad Keen today for all your custom home build at 574-806-1387. Marv's Property Management specializes in limestone, driveway materials, as well as installation. They offer excavation, pond construction, ditch cleaning, tree line removal, lot clearing, basements and foundations. They also deliver black dirt, landscape gravel, fill sand, pool sand, limestone, and decorative gravel. Call Marv at 574-806-4621. That's 574-806-4621 for all your property needs. Hey, follow them on Facebook under Marv's Property Management and let them know you heard it here first. You'll receive 10% off. They have senior discounts as well. That's Marv's Property Management, serving the WKVI listening area. 40-point ball game. And it's been an interesting one. A lot of stats we will go over in the Collins Insurance post-game show, but we've still got 10 minutes and 15 seconds to go in this ball game. McLaughlin set to kick. Deep to return are the Eagles. He will kick this one away. It will be returned from the 11. Crosses the 15 to the 20 to the 25. Still on his feet to the 30. Now to the 33, and that's where he's brought down near the 34-yard line. And not a bad start for the Eagles here, but they have a lot of work to do, and it's not looking good as of right now, this moment. And it looks like an Eagle has come up hobbled on the field. We're not sure what number. 27, 52, number 7. Tim's up here giving me numbers. Number 7, Max Pasquale. We hope he's okay, the junior.
Ladies and gentlemen, our fans of the night, we have Nora Stone and David Parker.
So the Eagles will start it. They'll place it right at the 34-yard line. Spread formation. Dorrell from shotgun. Sets his man in motion. Oh, snap goes over his head. He'll dive on it back at the 16-yard line, and the problems just keep happening.
Everybody looks so small from up here.
You're down there on the field. You're not used to this up in the box.
I know. I'm going to have to go get new glasses if I'm going to be up here for very long.
Well, think about how I did the state game for Judson last year.
Oh, man, yeah,
it's like looking at ants.
Yeah, I don't know how you did that.
I still don't know how I did it. I just squinted.
I wouldn't have been up that high. I'd have been up in the corner, hiding, looking down over the field like that. I hate heights.
I mean, they had me way up there. Second and eternity for the Eagles.
That's my line.
Takes the snap. Throws. He's got his man, but it's overthrown. His intended target, Ainsley Ritchie.
Durrell's pass deep down the left-hand side to Ritchie.
You can just tell that they're just not quite where they want to be in terms of cohesion.
And, I mean, they've shown some signs tonight. Again, just you've run into a, for a lack of a better term, juggernaut in this Redskin offense.
It'll bring up third down, 8:20 to go here in the ball game. It'll be interesting to see how this game ends up, if the Eagles are able to get points on the board here on this drive or not. From shotgun, Dorrell takes the snap on 3rd and 30. Deep ball down the far sideline, and he overthrew his target on that one. Looked like it was number 6, Jack Cheney, the senior from Plymouth.
Brings up 4th down.
And that'll bring up 4th down. They'll have to punt again. And maybe we need to start giving some credit to this Knox Redskin defense as well. I mean, they're backing up the offense just as strong the last several weeks.
I think we need to get some love to the offensive line as well.
The offensive line, the defense for the Redskins, it just seems like everything's being put together at the right time. And Coach Radke had told us that in the season preview show. He felt from the work they put in this summer, it reminded him of that team that went undefeated all the way to the semi-state game 2 years ago. The Eagles will punt this one away. It'll bounce at the 46 and roll to the 44, and that's where the Redskins will have it in their own territory.
Redskins take over 1st and 10 on their own 45-yard line.
Got some new uniforms coming in here for the Redskins.
Give yourselves a big hand.
Number 2 still out there. Don't know if I like that, but that's why I'm up here.
That's why you're up. He's on a mission, Chris. He's got some things he wants to do this season. He talked about it in his Tyler Roth WKVI Athlete of the Week interview. We heard from him last week. He's got some goals this season as he'll take the snap, fake the handoff up the middle, across the 50 to the 45 to the 40 to the 35 to the 30, 25 to the 20. He's all alone. 15, 10, 5. Touchdown Redskins. Miles McLaughlin, number 9 on the ground this night.
55-yard touchdown carry.
In a single game, Chris. Shock. Awe. As Harold Welter would say.
Unbelievable.
Yes. It's unbelievable, Harold.
Well, that definitely puts him over the 400-yard mark.
What is he at total?
439, new record.
439 yards on the ground. He surpasses his record last week of 428 in a single game for the Knox Redskins. Now 439. He just won't stop running. They try the extra point. It's botched again. McLaughlin rolls out, fires, has his man, and they'll get the 2-point conversion. I think that's Kane Weber. For the 2-point conversion on the botched snap, McLaughlin picks it up, rolls to the near sideline, and stays poised.
Redskins 72, Eagles 24.
It's unheard of, Chris. This is unheard of. What an honor it is to call a game like this. Well, with 5:54 to go, there's not much to say other than the Redskins have pulled away big time, 72-24, where last year's matchup was 47-46. We're not having a final second comeback or come from behind win. It's going to be all Knox Redskins at the end of this night. We'll get the official stats from Tim Knowlton in the post-game show. We'll go over what all has happened tonight. There's just so much that has happened. There might be some things we even forget or leave out, because it all happened in one night.
I mean, I've been in some pretty lopsided games. I mean, I can remember being the defense coordinator at North Judson. We went up to River Forest and we beat them 84-0, and we played our JV from the second quarter on.
The Redskins will kick away. It'll be returned for the 15. This is number 25. This is Michael Felker. He will get it all the way to the 30, still on his feet, passes the 33, maybe to the 34. We'll see where they spot it.
Kickoff.
But that's where they will start this next drive with 5:30 to go in that running clock.
36-yard line.
So the Eagles will break the huddle. It's Owen Dorrell from shotgun. Takes the snap, fires out to his right, has his man past the 40 to the 45, and he may get the first down. It was received by Jack Cheney.
Pass is complete. Good for a first down.
Number 6, 6'2" senior.
Ball on the Eagles' 48-yard line, 1st and 10.
Fresh set of downs for the Eagles. 1st and 10. Ball on the 47. Takes the snap, throws out to his right. It works again to Cheney, and he gets pushed out of bounds just shy of the first down marker by Isaac Singleton.
Yeah, this game was 44-24 at halftime. So the Knox defense has pitched a shutout here.
Just a confidence builder for the defense when everything can be firing in all cylinders like this. If you're in, you think about it, they're starting conference matchups next week. If you're in the Indiana Northern State Conference, you're kind of shaking your boots a bit, preparing for the Knox Redskins. Next play, throws out to the near side of the field, has his man, crosses the 40, gets to about the 37. That is number 23 for the Eagles, Jack Lyons. First time we've called his name, the junior from Culver, Indiana.
Pickup enough for a first down. Ball resting on the Redskin 37-yard line.
A lot of clean uniforms out there for CMA. Still got Dorrell at quarterback.
Out of the gun, takes the snap, fires out to the right, has his man. It's number 23, crosses the 35 to the 30, inside the 30, but he'll be pushed back. Jack Lyons again.
Yeah, same play, just ran it to the far side of the field this time.
Right wing complete for the Eagles, tackled by Isaac Singleton and Maddox Kinder. 2nd down and 2 for the Eagles. Ball just inside the 30-yard line of the Redskins.
Next play, 1st and 10 for the Eagles. Dorrell takes it out of the gun, fires out to the right again, and he underthrew Jack Cheney just behind him.
Yeah,
bring him second.
A little wide there on that throw. I think he could have waited just a little bit longer. Let Jack get out of his break before he threw that. But it's easier to say when you're up here and you're not facing all that pressure all the entire game.
Well, the spirit was here tonight. You heard it from the Knox Redskin Brigade, the cheer squad for the Knox Redskins. They were here, very loud and proud, as well as Redskin Nation, as Dorrell will throw it out to the right. Incomplete again. This will bring up 4th down and 2 to go, 90 seconds in the 4th. We invite you to stay tuned for our Collins Insurance postgame show. We'll get stats from Tim Knowlton and find out what exactly happened down to the number, as it's a lot. We'll go over in the postgame as he will overthrow the next play on 4th down. It'll be a turnover on downs, and the Redskins will have it for the final minute of this ball game. You assume they kneel it.
At this point, who knows?
I hope they kneel it.
Who knows? Russ might try to get him 500 yards.
I was like, please, Russ, just kneel it, please. Please. You've proved your point. The point has been proven. We'll see if they line up for victory formation here. Under 30 seconds to go, the running clock. And I believe they will line up in victory formation. And they will kneel it. They'll have to kneel it one more time. Nope.
No, they won't.
That will be the end of the ball game. 72-24. 22-24 is the final here from Knox. The Knox Redskins beat Culver Academies in a big-time win, avenging last year's loss in Culver.
Once again, be safe going home tonight.
What a way to do it. We'll break this down in the Collins Insurance post-game show. For Chris McGowan, I'm Mitch Columby. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
On the way home from the game, a deer jumps in front of your truck. And now you've got to get that truck repaired. Make it easy on yourself. Take it to Mark's Body Shop. Mark's has done expert auto body service since 1998 and will work with you and your insurance provider for collision repair, custom body paint, and insurance work. And all work guaranteed by owner Mark Schell. Mark's Body Shop, proud to support high school sports. 772-7003.
Looking for a stable career in an industry that doesn't slow down? Hoosier Racing Tire in Plymouth, Indiana is seeking motivated people who believe in quality and want to work in a safe environment. With thorough training provided for all positions, no experience needed. Second, third, and weekend shift production wages start around $20 an hour, with potential at $25 an hour within a year. Quarterly bonuses, paid time off, and health insurance benefits that start on day one. Apply online at HoosierTire.com. That's HoosierTire.com. Hoosier Tire is an equal opportunity employer.
It takes smart planning by a skilled expert to get you just the right heating, cooling, and energy-efficient system for your home. McGrath Refrigeration can install an affordable Armstrong air system that will cut your energy costs while enhancing your comfort. You'll see the difference in your first energy bill. Give McGrath Refrigeration, your local Armstrong dealer, a call today at 574-772-3575. That's 574-772-3575. McGrath Refrigeration, where the temperature is always just right.
Welcome to the Collins Insurance Agency's post-game show. Let's get back to Mitch Columby and Chris McGowan.
72-24 is the finals. The Knox Redskins stay undefeated, beating Culver Academies. The Academies still searching for their first win of the season. They go 0-3. But the big story of the night tonight, Chris, is the Knox Redskins offense and their defense, and of course Miles McLaughlin. Quite an impressive performance tonight. We break this game down, and it started from the very first play. It's almost like deja vu from week one. It started all on that first play, Chris.
The only difference was they went left on the first play instead of right. First 2 weeks of the season, on the first play they went right both times.
Now they go left.
And then they went left. Threw them for a loop.
Well, and I mean, just the numbers are outstanding right now. We'll wait and allow Tim Knowlton to kind of button this up for tonight's game. We'll go over those here shortly. But just overall thoughts on this game. You'd kind of mentioned you don't want to let the Academy hang around there at the end of the first half. You'd mentioned the score. They got the ball to start the second half. You know, the way they started the game with that pooch kick, they were able to recover it, but then they fumbled it on, I believe, a botched snap or a handoff, one of the two, and then the Redskins were able to get it back and then score on that first play. Really an interesting start to the game.
But then they had the kickoff to cut it to 16-7.
Right.
And so, I mean, it was from that point then it was back and forth. It's 44-24 at halftime. But Knox comes out, pitches the shutout, and puts 28 points on the board
in the second half.
So again, you know, a lot of things that you can look at and work on if you're the Eagles from Culver Military. But again, just I'll let you go ahead and go through those.
Thanks. Miles McLaughlin ran the ball 27 times for 439 yards. He surpassed the record he set last week of 428 by 11 more yards this week. 439 yards on the ground for Miles McLaughlin, like I said, on those 27 carries. Total Knox rushing yards for 40 carries, 481 yards on the ground. CMA only had 39 yards on the ground for 19 carries. And then you talk about passing yards. The Knox Redskins had total offensive plays for Knox 45 to CMA's 56, but those 45 for Knox was 551 to CMA's 178. And then let's see here. Passing yards, 139 for CMA. Knox had 70, but again, they're not a passing team. They're just going to run it down your throat.
Yeah.
Just a lot here that stands out. And then Miles McLaughlin rushing touchdowns. Let's see here. Total rushing touchdowns should be 9. I'm not seeing it here on this. It's hard to read. I'm trying to find it here. How many touchdowns he had?
I think he had 9.
9 rushing touchdowns and one passing touchdown. So he was part of all 10 of the touchdowns that the Redskins had. The Redskins had 20 first downs to CMA's 14. But, man, I mean, third down conversions, the Redskins were 4 of 5. Here's a big one. CMA 2 for 11 on third down conversions. So, that's an issue. Fourth down conversions, the Redskins were 1 of 1. CMA 0 of 2. And the red zone scores, CMA had 3 of 3, and the Redskins had 5 of 5.
So right there, that's something for both coaches. I mean, red zone defense, not very good for both teams because both teams were 100% in the red zone.
Well, it was quite a night for Knox and Miles McLaughlin. He is adding more. Of course, we were talking about it in the pregame show. He is number 4 all-time rushing leader, but he is chasing, from what I see here from the IHSAA website, Markel Jones of 7,930. And it might be close here. We'll see how close Miles is there. We'll wait for the official call from Tim Knowlton there. And then second is Sammy Meyerless with 8,110. So he has an opportunity here in the next few weeks to get to that second all-time rushing leader in the state of Indiana. He would be behind Charlie Spiegel from New Palestine, who, of course, had 10,867 career rushing yards. So Miles isn't done yet.
I think he moves into third after tonight.
It is close. We're awaiting here as Tim Knowlton is literally adding it up in his head, putting it on his calculator. He is so close. Like I said, Markel Jones from Columbus East in 2014 had 7,930 career yards. Miles McLaughlin, you're hearing it here first on WKBI, now has moved into third place on the all-time rushing leader list. He has 8,048 yards in his career, surpassing Markel Jones of Columbus East, 7,930.
And he's only 62 yards behind second place,
which is 8,110 by Sammy Meyerless of Elwood back in 2013.
Elwood.
Yeah. Elwood.
They play football in Elwood?
I guess they do. It's from IHSA's website, guys. I'm just saying, this is crazy what we're seeing. We're witnessing history, and the fact that we saw Miles' first snap 4 years ago in Winamac on the road. You fast forward to his senior year, we've seen a lot of amazing football here in Knox especially.
Yes, we have. I think, like I said during the game, this might be the fastest I've ever seen anybody get to 1,000 yards.
In 3 games.
In 3 games.
And now he has surpassed 8,000 career rushing yards here in this one tonight. But let's give some credit to where credit is due. The big men up front, blocking, creating those holes for Miles. I mean, you got to give credit to those guys as well, working together.
Yes, yeah, you do. I mean, because without them, some of the holes that they create for him, I mean, I'm 50 and could –
well, Coach Lambert had mentioned that in week 1. Russ Radke could probably run up a couple of those holes.
Right. So, give the what I used to call when I was the head coach here the big uglies up front, and that was a term of endearment with those guys. The big nasties up front getting it done for the Redskins and allowing Miles to have all this that's going on for him.
Now, here's my question to you. Does the defense for the Knox Redskins, have they moved up in your respect category after tonight?
Oh, yeah. I've always respected their defense.
Was it impressive what they did tonight defensively?
Yeah, it was, to come out and shut this Eagles offense down, who was moving the ball up and down the field through the air in that first half, but then the second half just got locked down. I think Knox did a better job of mixing up coverages in the second half, playing a lot of cover 2, especially when CMA was balanced. 2 receivers on each side, what I call an ace package when you're balanced like that. But this defense is nothing to look past. I mean, be interesting to see. if they get into a tight game, really, what they're able to do. Right now, the offense is just so far ahead of everybody else that the defense has just been able to go out there and play loose and free because they've had such big leads.
Well, a huge win for the Knox Redskins, 72-24 over Culver Academies. We'll take a break and come back here in the Collins Insurance postgame show. We'll have our Stark County Co-op play of the game up next. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
It's hard to believe, but time sure does fly by. Collins Insurance Agency in downtown Knox are celebrating over 30 years of taking care of all of your insurance needs in our communities.
If I could turn back time.
And we're not going anywhere.
Stop in and see Jim and the crew at Collins Insurance Agency in downtown Knox.
Insurance you can count on from a business you've trusted since 1989.
Proud presidential partners of Western Reserve.
Hello there. Is this that First Choice Contractor?
No, sir. This is First Choice Insurance.
I'm looking for a good contractor. I could use a deck put on the back of my house.
We aren't contractors, but we do offer a great contractor's insurance program with all the coverages a contractor needs.
Well, would you consider putting one of those walk-in tubs in my bathroom for me?
Phone us today in North Judson at 896-3482 or in Knox at 772-5370.
Pulaski Memorial Hospital. Quality care closer to home. Pulaski Memorial Hospital is all about community and keeping our community spotlight shining on the accomplishments of our youth. That's why PMH is proud to be a sponsor of our local high school sports action on WKVI, our community radio station. Pulaski Memorial Hospital. Quality care closer to home.
Osborne Advantage Real Estate is a proud sponsor of local sports. Steve and Donna love being members of the community and would love the opportunity to make you feel right at home, right here in Stark County. Whether you're buying, selling, or relocating, call Osborne Advantage Real Estate today at 574-896-2567 for guidance and instant support.
It's time for the Stark County Co-op play of the game. Let's return to the voices of WKVI Sports, Mitch Columbi and Chris McGowan.
Big win for the Redskins, 72-24 over CMA. We turn to our sports analyst, Chris McGowan, for our Stark County Co-op play of the game. What do you got, Cotton?
Well, I'll tell you what, it's got to be the first play of the game again. Miles McLaughlin goes, hand me that stat sheet there. Goes 61 yards.
First play of the game.
Set the tone. I mean, we weren't even a minute and a half into the game, and there was already 3 touchdowns on the board.
It is incredible.
Unbelievable. We knew we were going to be in for a long night. That first quarter lasted 50 minutes on the clock. 50.
In real life. In real time.
Yeah. For one quarter.
And we were here for it. It's just incredible.
It was 6 touchdowns in that. No, 7 touchdowns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 6
in the first quarter between both teams.
Between both teams.
Gee whiz. Well, congratulations to Miles McLaughlin. He starts off the first play of the game as he did the first 2 weeks of the season. He does it 3 times in a row. Third time's a charm.
Yeah. 439 yards for the game. Moved up to third all time.
It's just incredible what he's doing.
Yeah.
It's incredible, and we're here to witness it. You're lucky we're all here. WKVI has got you covered.
Where are we at next week?
We are at Culver. Winnemac is taking on Culver on the road, so we'll see if we can maybe send you guys someplace, get some reports elsewhere. I'll work on that next week. We're kind of trying to do that more and more as we get guys elsewhere and give us reports on location. We're kind of getting good at that as well, but tonight was all Miles McLaughlin for the area. We'll go over our area scores a little bit later, but really the story for our area tonight was the Knox Redskins beating CMA 72-24, and Miles McLaughlin had our Stark County Co-op play of the game right off the get-go with that 61-yarder to the house. We'll take a break and come back. Our Ashley Derrickson 5-star player of the game is up next.
The Stark County Co-op has been a member-owned farm services co-op in Stark County since 1928. That's over 90 years, and they're still providing the same quality agronomy services to the farming community of Stark and surrounding counties. The Stark County Co-op is an LP and fuel provider. The Stark County Co-op purchases grain at both locations, Hamlet and Brems. You can reach them by phone at 1-800-782-3392.
One of our hometown businesses here in our area in Monterey, it's LAP Waste.
Being able to recycle is one of our main goals at LAP Waste. Being able to say that we only take about 8% of our trash to the dump is pretty impressive for us, and we hope to keep building on that.
We service an 80-mile circle from Monterey. If you have a small job, big job, or just have a one-time, we are here to make a difference in this area.
And that phone number, Kirby?
574-542-4019.
Did you catch that touchdown last night? It was insane.
Nope. Missed it. My screen froze and then game over.
You got to get Surf Internet. I've got fast fiber speeds with no throttling ever.
Sounds like a winning play. Sign me up.
Score big with Surf Fiber Fast Internet today. Just $30 a month with AutoPay, including free installation and free Wi-Fi. Visit surfinternet.com. Restrictions apply. Not all speeds available in all areas. Go to surfinternet.com for full offer details.
It takes smart planning by a skilled expert to get you just the right heating, cooling, and energy-efficient system for your home. McGrath Refrigeration can install an affordable Armstrong air system that will cut your energy costs while enhancing your comfort. You'll see the difference in your first energy bill. Give McGrath Refrigeration your local Armstrong dealer a call today at 574-772-3575. That's 574-772-3575. McGrath Refrigeration, where the temperature is always just right.
Time to announce the Ashley Derrickson 5-Star Player of the Game. Mitch?
Hey, thanks, John. It's time now for our Ashley Derrickson 5-Star Player of the Game, given in memory of Ashley Derrickson, a 2008 graduate of North Judson St. Clair High School, who battled cancer throughout her high school career before losing that battle on December 12th of 2008. We'll tell you who's earned that honor after this word from 5-Star.
5-Star, the largest meat and grocery store in the area, focused on quality, value, and customer service. The 5 stars in the name of the store come from 5 family members of the original owners serving in World War II, each one represented by a blue star on a flag hanging in the front window of the family home. That's why even decades later, 5-Star is known for its dedication to service. Now that dedication means savings for you. 5-Star, one of the We Care stores, the area's largest meat and grocery store, focused on quality, value, and customer service. Located, you know where, in the Knox Mall.
So what are you thinking, Chris?
Well, you know, I think the obvious choice is number 2, but I think we need, like we talked about at the beginning of this, we need to start giving some love to the guys up front. So we're going Ashley Derrickson 5-Star Players of the Game.
Okay.
And we're going tight end to tight end. We're starting all up front. We're starting with Easton Minix at tight end, Hunter Anderson at tight end, then offensive tackles Braxton Reese and Tucker Burns, offensive guards Keyston Dixon and Gage Craig, and then the center Peyton McNeil. Giving the love to the guys up front that are in the trenches, making those holes for Miles McLaughlin to be able to set all these records. Again, not to take away from what Miles did tonight, but it's time that those guys up front start getting some recognition.
Yeah.
And honestly, Miles would be the first one to say it starts with those guys up there.
Yep.
So tonight we have Ashley Derrickson 5-Star Players of the Game.
Well, congratulations to the entire offensive line for the Knox Redskins. They did it a couple of years ago. We gave it to them, and then of course they were, I believe, our Tyler Roth WKVI Athletes of the Week a couple of years ago when they made the big win there at regionals, if I'm not mistaken, a couple of years ago. So congratulations to the entire offensive line for the Knox Redskins. They get the job done tonight, and they are our Ashley Derrickson 5-Star Players of the Game. Hey, KVB's WKVI Sports will be back in action next week to see the Culver Cavaliers host the Winamac Warriors. We will be going live at 6:30 Eastern, 5:30 Central. That's right here on 99.3 FM and online at WKVI.com. Hey, join us tomorrow morning for the Saturday Sports Line. We will talk to all 6 of our area football coaches as we go live at 9 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Central on 99.3 FM and online at WKVI.com. We also invite you to follow us on social media. We are on Instagram at WKVI Sports, on X at KVB Sports, and on Facebook at Sports to the Max for all Kankakee Valley Broadcasting sports content. Final word from you tonight, Chris.
Well, tomorrow's coaching show is going to be interesting. A lot of blowouts.
So we'll see what happens.
Some area teams on the positive side of that, some area teams on the negative side of that. So going to be an interesting show tomorrow.
Yeah, you bring that up. The North Judson Sandpair Blue Jays hosted South Central tonight. They come away with a big win over the Satellites, 60-6. Winamac falls to Pioneer at home, 50-0. Culver falls to Triton at home, 48-8. And then the West Central Trojans beat Tri-County on the road, 76-0. A
lot of points scored tonight around the area.
And all our area. Well, our final from Community Field tonight saw the Knox Redskins beat Culver Academy 72-24. From all of us here at KVB, we thank you for listening to Indiana High School football. For our sideline sports analyst Chris McGowan and Justin Ruff, our in-game announcer John Thompson, I'm Mitch Columby. The tradition continues. We are Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI. We'll see you in the morning.
Thank you for listening to Indiana High School football on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI. Sponsored in part by Coca-Cola, Culver's Portside Marina, Farm Fertilizers, First Farmers Bank and Trust, Lawrence Farms, Mark's Body Shop in Knox, Zingo Express, Pulaski Memorial Hospital, Stark County Co-op, Collins Insurance, McGrath Refrigeration, Web Printing, and JT Shirt Shack, Kankakee Valley REMC, Osborne Advantage Real Estate, LAP Waste, Howard's Marathon of Winamac, and 5 Star. We'd like to thank our sponsors for their dedication in supporting local high school sports and helping continue the tradition on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
Touchdown!